Next time on Star Trek Endurance.
Captain's Log Stardate 61228.8. We are once again headed back to Cal-Mirra, but this time in the open with a happier task than before. The Cal-Mirians have expressed interest in joining the Federation, and so the Kongzi is bringing a delegation of diplomats to discuss entry requirements, benefits, obligations, etc. One potential snag in all this is that a group of Cal-Mirians called the Sunseekers are not really unified with the rest of Cal-Mirian society, and so it's not clear if the Cal-Mirra meet the requirements of a unified planetary government that is needed to join the Federation. When we were here on Stardate 61110, we did seem to improve the relations by helping them unite with us to fend off the invasion by Ashtamalia and her Tilikaal aderi allies. Perhaps that can be a basis for more trust. Given our experience last time on Stardate 61208, let's also hope there are no more Vin-Shari lurking around waiting to further cement their expansionist claims in the Shackleton Expanse at the expense of other species in the region.
The Sunseekers are indeed interested in joining with the rest of Cal-Mirran society to join the Federation, but their religious zeal and fierce independence makes the terms tricky to negotiate. Unbeknownst to the crew and the Cal-Mirrans alike, however, there is a force working behind the scenes that does not care about the diplomatic mission or have the best interests of the Cal-Mirrans in mind. When an attack is launched against the conference, the crew must defend their allies and investigate the cause and perpetrators of this heinous act. Can the crew facilitate Cal-Mirra joining the Federation while finding out who is behind the attack and what their plan is? Find out next time on Star Trek Endurance, only on the Top Hats Off channel.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Star Trek Endurance.
Hey! We are back. This is episode 5 of season 3, Time Machine. And we did have, I'm sorry, we still had Dr. Kip Davis in the credits. We do have an updated credit scene. Hopefully the end credits will be fixed and we'll have our correct crew. But that being said, we're gonna go and do introductions. And Chesh looks confused. I'll get with her later. Let's start with, we're gonna go from right to left and we're gonna start from the bottom and go up. So we're gonna start with Tiri.
I'm just looking at my thing. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Tirana. I'm playing Petty Officer Billy, the beluga whale navigator of the Kongzi. And if you want to hear more of me, you can listen to me and some other people talking about science fiction, fantasy, books, and other stuff at the Auxiliary Unplugged podcast on Podbean and other places, but not on Apple because that costs money.
All right. Manya?
I'm Manya, and I have joined the team as Bajoran, who is, and I'm a lieutenant, and I'm a science officer, if I'm not wrong.
That's correct. All of those are correct.
That's correct. Yeah.
3 facts about this character.
I'm just reading my notes here because I lost my notes and I had to find them quickly. I was like, where did I put them on my desktop? So yeah, and I'm now joining the team. It's a permanent thing, right? Now I'm joining the team like permanently.
That's the presumption, is that it's permanent.
That's
yes.
the presumption, unless I get
Yes.
myself killed or do something stupid.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
cool.
so in general.
All right.
If we're playing at all, the answer to "Do you need me this week?" is yes.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah.
I do see a super chat. I want to read that real quick. This is from Sapphire Plushy Sorcerer's Light for $2, who says, "Remember 28. It's important for some reason." Yes, I did ask my Discord to remember that number so that I would know where to go in my audio file to do some audio effects. And mostly it was just the quickest place I could type, like, I need this number to be saved. Because I already had it open. And also I do think that we should be at 14 threat 0 momentum. But let's go to Craig.
I am Craig, otherwise known as FTFE, which stands for Fight the Flat Earth, because I decided it would be a good idea to make my career arguing with flat earthers. That's why I've gone grey. And why I now wear a baseball cap. I've been away the past week, mostly because it's summer holidays over here in Scotland, and I've been doing stuff with the kids, so that takes priority over internets, apparently. My wife said so, yeah. Here I play Lieutenant 7 of 12, Tactical 103, Species 5008, who is an ex-Borg Klingon, and who is the Tactical Officer, Lieutenant Commander of the Kongzi, affectionately known by his crew as TAC.
All right. Zero on?
That's me. I'm Zeralon. My channel's on hiatus, but it's for Cozy Cat Games. I was going to try to get it back up, but tomorrow's my grandpa's funeral, and then we're doing a barbecue for combined birthdays of my little sister and my wife after that. So not this week. We'll be back eventually. Here, however, I am Dr. Hobnall, our Osnolus doctor. As a lieutenant, Viscount Vrelax was on his way out. I did make sure to give him the proper number of face holes.
Okay.
And I debated switching his hand just as a joke, and maybe I did that. I don't know. We'll find out.
All right. Well, I'm Dapper Dinosaur. This is my second channel. My main channel is, of course, Dapper Dinosaur, where I usually appear without my human suit, and I mostly debunk a bunch of pseudoscience stuff, primarily young Earth creationism, but also there's some other stuff. I actually just recently finished a recording for a video about why, no, Hebrew is not the first language or the oldest language in history. That's just not true. Here I am the GM. I control all the NPCs. I set up all the challenges. I am the rules adjudicator where there is some ambiguity or confusion. And generally I am running pretty much everything. Although I don't run the production. We'll get to the producer at the end. All right, Jordan.
Hi, I'm Jordan. My channel, Reason to Doubt, is also on hiatus. But here, where I'm not on hiatus, I play Commander Va, the executive officer of the Kongzi, who is a joined Trill, and therefore has more experience on a starship than most of the people have lifespans.
That's true. All right, Maddie.
Hey team, I'm Maddie. You can find me on the internet at OKRoll and Science Side Up. Those are on hiatus. But
Everybody's on hiatus but us.
Hiatus party, let's go!
Dapper and Chesh are the only professionals, and
Craig
are the only professionals here. And normally I play Lieutenant Commander Gloriana Dulas, but after the events of last week, she's in the brig, so I think I'm playing Becca Paris tonight. I'll make sure that she's useful for this episode before I officially activate her. Yeah, and hey guys, at intermission, stick around because you might hear a little update from Gloriana.
Yep.
we have a special intermission video. I did upload it somewhat late, so Chesh, I don't know if you got it, but it should be in the files folder.
I do have that. I
All
think
right.
my opening and closing got mixed up though, so I'll fix that while we're live.
Awesome. We have some. Yeah, we'll have some time to fix that.
I can fix it while we're playing. It's fine. I'm a professional.
Yeah. So do stick around during the break to listen to that, because we do get a special message from Gloriana Dulas, who is currently incarcerated in the ship's brig for the period of however long.
Not sex between Dulas and 12.
I promise that it's definitely not maybe that.
I haven't listened to it yet, so I don't know. Don't listen to me.
All right, and then last in my arbitrary order that I've picked at random, we've got Chesh.
Hi, I'm Chesh. I'm not on hiatus, although maybe I should be, so I can fit in with all the cool kids. I'm gonna retire and only do art now. I have a new show that's coming out. It's available early access. It should be available tonight. It's called Circle Jerk. Because people like to argue with me in circles in my side chat for some reason. Like they're proven wrong and then they just decide to keep going and continue to arbitrarily argue forever. So it's like some of these episodes are like an hour long of this one person just continuously getting something wrong over and over and over again. So yeah, that's the next one coming out is somebody not understanding about doing a behavior based on somebody's gender is sexism.
I appreciate the dedication to the naming convention over on Debate Hub.
Right?
It is good. Chesh, my Google Calendar told me to remind you about Dragonbane, but it's been so long I don't remember why.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'm playing the Cation Cat Captain Tenelia, and I'm just glad I didn't mess up all my S's in the. I didn't like blow the hell out of my microphone or your earbuds.
Nice. And of course, you are our producer, which I really do appreciate, because it does take a lot of the cognitive load off of me, given that running a game is already a fair bit of cognitive load. So, you know.
It is.
Yeah. All right. So, you are currently docked at Narendra Station, which is the main Federation, center of operations here in the Shackleton Expanse. And you are there both dropping off, Lieutenant Vrelax, as well as picking up a Federation diplomatic delegation that you are going to be taking to Cal-Mirra to negotiate the potential joining of the Cal-Mirrans into the Federation, because they have expressed interest in this as a generally peaceful and philosophically minded people, although there are exceptions. But anyway,
I'm glad my threatening to blow them up with a quantum torpedo didn't cause a diplomatic incident.
Well, it did cause a diplomatic incident, but they're not canceling their plans as of now. So
it caused an incident, but you have the best negotiator diplomacy cat in the universe at your disposal.
In the business.
You did spec hard into convincing people to do what you want.
Yeah, I did.
Real quick,
I even have a
point of order
focus for it.
For playing, since Maddie's only playing side characters, crew support costs as normal. How are we doing that?
When she activates a character, we'll take a point of crew support off. But if she keeps that same character active, we're not going to subtract more crew support costs for that.
If anyone's wondering, Maddie is, Commander Dulas is in the brig because they tried to download information from the probe. Well, they were specifically told not to, and me as the security officer.
Specifically told not to.
Well, I mean, we were kind of told not to screw with anything, but then as her boyfriend / security officer had to arrest her, which was awkward and made date night very confusing.
It was. There was a force field.
Yeah.
We have 6 crew supports. You can use up to 6 people.
Assuming no one else ever needs to use a different supporting character. One thing that you might not know about the game is that after the sessions, we do a quick thing where we check to see how people's reputation is going. And if their reputation has taken some hits, one of the ways that they can kind of purge those reprimands is by spending a session in the brig. And so that person's main character can't play, so they can come in and play a supporting character for that session, and also that character isn't available to be chosen as like a spotlight character, obviously, because they're not around.
Sounds a lot like contempt and purging yourself of contempt, but I wouldn't know anything about that.
It does sound a little bit like that, but yeah, I don't think you have any experience with people who've done anything like that recently.
No.
No. All right. All right, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out Chesh's channel.
Don't. It's a trap.
Yeah, or don't.
Sorry, wrong franchise.
All right, so you are now going to go meet your new science officer, Lieutenant Loki, who is a Bajoran woman with who looks suspiciously exactly like Manya, except with little nose wrinkles.
Weird.
Crazy.
Well, Captain Tenelia doesn't think that's weird because she doesn't know Manya, because Manya lived hundreds of years ago.
I don't know what you're talking about. Captain Tenelia looks exactly like Chesh.
Except for the fur.
You don't know what her self-perception is.
Yeah, she's pretty furry. She hasn't shaved for a while.
You listen, I'm wearing shorts today. Is it that obvious?
Wait, I thought that was black trousers. What are you on about?
Nice.
I adore you. You're wonderful.
You know I love you, Chesh.
I love you too.
All right, so Manya, you're seeing this cat person walking up towards you. He's covered in fur because that's what it's a cat. It's got the ears, cat ears.
Yes.
And okay,
So-
well, do a little bit of welcome to the Kongzi thing. Go.
I will go ahead and I'll say permission to speak, Captain. I'll ask.
We should be asking
Tenelia?
permission to board first.
They're still
should I
on
be?
render station.
Go ahead.
Okay. Captain, Lieutenant Loki Nugent, reporting for duty as science officer. My specialties include xenobiology, cybernetics, warp field dynamics, and emergency medicine. I look forward to serving aboard the Kongzi.
Quite the resume you have, Lieutenant Loki.
Thank you. I hope you will find use for it.
Have you been
Nice.
have you been briefed on our general mission, or on average what we're doing in the Expanse?
Yes, I have been, but I would like to hear from you. What are your expectations of my role during this time?
I expect you to voice your opinion when you think it's important, and keep your mouth shut when you need to.
Understood.
Real quick, for £5, FTFE official says, I'm pretty sure my final words will be, what's this button do? Yeah, that does sound about right.
Understood, Captain. Thank you. So that's me.
Welcome
Anything
aboard.
else that needs to be done?
All right.
Take a moment if you can to introduce yourself to the rest of the crew. I will adjust myself and continue on wherever I was going. Probably the bathroom.
I like the implication that the rest of the crew means like literally everyone, which means several thousand people.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. I didn't say she needed to get it done today.
Memorize all their names now.
Yeah.
By tomorrow.
Better get some flashcards with their names. Like, okay, this is.
Yeah, I take out
Okay.
a pad and I start
The
writing
stack
down
of
the names. Yes,
flashcards.
you are.
Name, species,
You are.
rank,
You are.
immediate family.
The best
Yeah.
part of the real military is that all of your colleagues have a name tag and then a little thing right here that tells you how to address them.
Yeah.
Every
It's
single
great.
person.
But when you meet someone,
They're
your
like,
eyes
"What
go to their shoulders and then their chest normally. Hello, Lieutenant Jeffries. How are you?
Yep.
Okay.
Star Trek has
Another
the
great
Alright.
thing is if you're in a group of enlisted guys walking down like a sidewalk and there's an officer coming on a bike, you can all spread out. And he's not supposed to salute when he's on the bike, but they like to forget that if they're JOs. So they'll just go around one-handed on the bike, going like this as everyone salutes in a row because you've all spread out into a line.
That's delightful.
It is.
Malicious compliance.
Alright.
Now, I have to bring on the bad side of this. When I was in boot camp, we had one of the people from the other side, one of their chiefs, like to come over, and she would put on her PT gear, which has no insignias, no nothing, no way to tell anything, and walk in with the recruits, and then beat your ass for not calling her out when she entered the room, because we were just supposed to know who she was.
Yeah, that's a dick move.
That's a dick move.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the Federation diplomats have boarded the Kongzi. Your new science officer is aboard, and if you would like, you are ready to go off to Cal-Mirra again for the third time.
We're back, baby.
All right.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Back as
Shit, it's us.
Not Doulas.
Hey, I'm
Technically,
back.
Dulas is back. She's just in the bridge.
Can I
I mean,
Can
she's
I use
kind of
my-
there, yeah.
Yeah.
can I use my mental repository to recall any like cultural or any diplomatic points for
For the Cal-Mirrans?
about the people where we Cal-Mirrans, yeah.
All right, so
How do I
yeah,
go about that?
sure. Let me read the thing on your character sheet so I know what I'm actually talking about.
Mental repository, just a memory.
There you
It's
are.
one of my talents.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Remember, it's Cal-Mirian, not Star Wars, where we get the calamari.
Yeah, it's also not Cal-Mirian. There's only 2 syllables. Cal-Mir. Oh, it's 3 syllables. Sorry, not 4. Anyway, using.
You.
Hey, at least I don't get it wrong every time. Using
Never
extensive
struggled
mental
to count
conditioning, the
three.
character has access to memories with unprecedented clarity so long as the character takes time to focus. Let's see. Prior to attempting a task. Yeah, all right. Give me a let's see. Give me a insight and command check there.
Inside
Lieutenant Loki.
command. And task roll is 3 or 2?
Task roll will be 2, and this will be
Yep.
normally this would be difficulty 2 to remember this stuff, but it's only going to be difficulty 1 because of your mental repository.
The task
So
roll is
complication
just
range is 1.
complication range will always be 1 unless he tells you otherwise. That's the number of numbers that lead to a fumble. And then the task roll is always 2 unless you buy extra dice.
Okay.
Or you're
so
assisting.
I just roll.
Right.
So I just roll.
Yeah.
That's what I
just
do.
roll. If
Okay.
you fail, nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got 1 more than we needed, so that's 1 point of momentum. And you remember that the Cal-Mirrans have some unusual aspects of both their culture and their biology. One is that they are life forms by most appearances. However, they do not actually reproduce. Instead, they are generated as a result of the complex chemical and electrical interactions that take place in their atmosphere, which are facilitated by gigantic jellyfish-like organisms that live in the upper atmosphere. They are primarily composed of water and a crystalline material. Some of them donate their bodies to be turned into things like building material or starships when they die. They can shapeshift, and they have some amount of ability to manipulate space and time naturally. And they are on a planet Cal-Mirra, which is a fairly small planet that orbits a red dwarf star, and it is tidally locked. And one religious faction lives right under the point where the sun shines directly overhead. So, and they are also, in addition to being a rather extreme religious order, they also use that location as one of the planet's primary smelting operations for smelting metal ores. So they're also economically vital, which is one of the reasons why they're tolerated.
So they're dickheads with a bunch of really important industrial stuff going on.
Well, and remember, all of us can shapeshift. Some of us just can only shapeshift once, and we really don't like when our shape gets shifted.
Yeah. Just like we can all parachute without a parachute once.
Okay,
They
so
typically shapeshift into geometric shapes, like rhombuses, cubes, circle, or spheres, I suppose.
so as of right now, our mission is just to transport the diplomatic delegation.
Yeah. Although
Okay.
since you also have personal relationships with some of the high-ranking Cal-Mirrans, chances are they'll want to talk to you and do stuff like
Sure.
that.
What's our things today? Sorry.
Directives.
Directives.
Right
that's the word I
now,
was
your
looking for.
directives are to get the get the Federation diplomats to Cal-Mirra and facilitate the meeting that is negotiating the entry of Cal-Mirra into the Federation. Because the Federation would sure like an actual official foothold in the Shackleton Expanse that isn't just one starbase.
Cool. Okay.
Well,
We're
last
famously
episode-
good at diplomacy, so
So we just all
Last
are
episode-
normal stations, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Last episode,
We didn't have the Prime Directive. I'm going to go out on a limb and say we probably have the Prime Directive back.
we do have the Prime Directive back. Yes. Last
Omega's
episode
not
we did
involved.
rescind. Yeah. Which, hey, you don't know
didn't
about the
come
Omega
up.
molecule.
No,
The
That's right.
only
you're not.
person, the only person who knew the Omega molecule was involved was the hologram and the captain.
Va would know about the Omega molecule because she was a commanding officer in a previous host, but
And I would
wasn't
know
told about it
because
this
I
time.
was at X-Borg,
Yeah, you
and
might-
they've encountered the Omega molecule.
That's true. You both do know about the Omega molecule, but you weren't told it was involved in this case.
But we could have probably
So-
deduced that with what was going on, Omega was involved.
Yeah, probably, but you're not allowed to talk about it.
No.
Of course, it's first rule of Omega molecules.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also the second rule of Omega molecules.
Yeah. And the third, funny enough.
All right, so let's get a difficulty 2 control and con check from our Helm's Whale to make sure that we navigate the Shackleton Expanse safely now that it's becoming an increasingly dangerous place to go.
Engines and con assist.
Yes. Ship assist.
The ship assisted. Good job, ship.
Why doesn't my character sheet work? Does.
Also, Cheshmanya earned 1 point of momentum on her
Yeah,
last
I
roll.
just am clicking that now.
Oh, okay.
1
I'm on a delay, so
plus 1. My
Oh,
brain's
nice
on
roll.
delay.
wow. Plus another
Looks good.
1. Yeah, so we should be at
Nice.
what is that? 3 momentum now?
Oh, plus another 1. Yeah, 3.
Okay.
Right.
So you arrive at
Can't
the
see
edge
half
of
of my
the
screen.
relatively
That's
small
pretty shitty.
Cal-Mirra system, and you engage impulse to get to orbit in Cal-Mirra. It's actually not possible to do a stationary orbit over Cal-Mirra. You have to do either an active station keeping, or you can just not be stationary relative to the surface.
They were actually going into a proper orbit.
Well, that's up to everyone. You could just go into that like stupid station keeping orbit that Starfleet does, where they just actively engage impulse engines to hover over a
Call it
location,
an
but in
orbit
space.
and- yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Captain,
that is standard
what-
operating procedure. So,
Captain, would you like us to engage standard operating procedure or go into an active orbit?
Standard is fine.
And
so
do I
combat
have
maneuver
permission
Delta?
to go and check on the brig? I think I may need to see if everything's okay there.
Can I
Mhm.
request a persuasion check?
To do what?
He's persuading me.
well, you're the
no,
character.
it's-
You get to decide
yeah.
if you're persuaded.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. How good are you doing? Persuade me.
We have some new systems in the brig, and I need to check on them, Captain. Please.
Va is like on her pad and like just glares over her shoulder.
I don't even look.
I'm already in the turbo lift. I've gone.
Yeah, he just leaves.
She didn't say
Vaughn,
no.
note that down real
Yeah, the
quick.
captain didn't say no in like 10 seconds. That counts.
Yeah. I turn up at the brig with chocolates, flowers, and some coffee.
Wow, chocolates and coffee. Someone's gonna be having some
Science
rapid
officer,
heartbeats.
could you pull up the brig security camera on screen?
we don't have security cameras
Of
in
course.
starships. We don't believe in that kind of thing.
We only have.
I feel like the brig would have security
The
cameras.
brig
right?
has
The
security
brig?
cameras.
Does
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm
Is the
pretty
brig
sure- I'm
ever
pretty
shown
sure
to have
that's
security
canon.
cameras?
I'm pretty
It's
sure
alright,
that's canon. I'm pretty sure
deactivated
we've seen
them,
some.
I'm
To be
doing
fair,
some
no place in Star Trek is
testing.
ever shown to have a toilet, but they must have toilets somewhere.
Well, yes,
Yeah,
but it's a
yeah.
plot point several times that there aren't security cameras on starships. The brig might
Excuse
be
me,
reasonable
Dapper.
exceptions.
They only
just use-
install cameras.
We just use
in-
really accurate site-to-site transportation for that.
I will say this.
So I'm bringing up the security cameras
If
up on the
Chesh
screen or what?
wants- if Chesh wants the ship to have security cameras in the brig, then I will say that the brig has security cameras.
I mean, she is the captain, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do it. Make it so.
All right, so the brig has security cameras.
For
Wonderful.
some reason, they're
Understood,
turned off,
Captain.
and
There
there
you
seems to be
go.
a command
Beep, beep,
code
boop,
linked
boop.
to me. I'm not sure why that is.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait, have you actually implemented a security code to block those?
Yeah, we're doing some testing.
All right, tell you what, give me a let's see, what do we want to do here? Give me a control and security check.
I'm gonna get some more coffee.
I think they're gonna end up in the brig together
Two.
permanently.
All right, Manya, I need
Yes.
you to give me a difficulty 2. Let's see. Yeah,
So
we're
task
still gonna
roll
go
3, is
control
it?
security. Control security. So the task roll, if you want to spend dice on it or spend momentum, you can go up to 3.
Nah, I'll go for 2. You want me to do security and what? Sorry. And control.
Control. Yep. Which
That's
actually
it?
have a pretty good roll
And just
on.
go for a
Yeah.
task roll. Okay.
Yep.
There
If
you go.
you let's see. So you are blocked out by a security system that is not allowing you to remotely display the internal cameras in the brig.
Yes.
Captain, I don't know what is going on. I have been locked out of the cameras that are supposed to be pointed at the brig.
Excuse me, you what?
It's asking for a security code.
I hit my comm. Tack, are you in are you in the brig right now?
Yes, Captain. We're just doing some testing on the internal comms systems down here. Please stand by. Off.
This motherfucker.
Now
at
who's
that
gonna
point,
get the demotion here?
at that point, Va is going to stand up, do the Picard straighten, and say,
Yeah.
"Captain, I'll be right back."
Oh, what?
I was like,
After Vaughn leaves, I swear to God, they're going to the brig too. This is fucking.
and I'll
Be a
just say
party down there in a minute.
I'm really sorry, Captain, for the inconvenience.
At least somebody cares.
So when Va gets to the brig, it's going to be, Lieutenant Tack, can I speak to you in the hallway, please?
Come
get a
out
copy
straightening
now?
my uniform. Yes, sir.
So-
Everything okay?
I'm imagining camera stays in the hallway. We go into, or stays in the brig. We go into the hallway, and then you just hear yelling through the door of the brig.
What are you
Screaming.
doing? She needs the cameras. Why did you start? Why did you start the cameras? And there's a finger that comes occasionally into the view. Why did you take the cameras offline without telling us? You should have given us a window. Why did
it's
you
just
start doing
muffled-
it? And the camera
it's just
comes in
muffled
and
screaming.
go like that.
Yeah.
Technically, Starfleet doors are supposed to be sound proof. It's just that the door vibrates so much.
Nothing is completely sound.
Yeah.
I think they left the door open.
All right.
I get back to the bridge. The camera should be working shortly, sir.
Thank you, Commander.
Security code override off.
Thank you, Commander. Okay, so what's next?
I come back to my my station, and someone has to point out that I haven't quite done my uniform back up.
Okay,
Alright,
so
well,
I'll ask Drone. Hey, Drone, are the cameras working now? Can I access them? Is that okay?
You mean
Yes,
the computer?
the internal diagnostics we were doing are complete.
They go.
I don't need to go back to security for at least 3 hours.
How did the diagnostics go, if you don't mind me asking?
Diagnostics? Oh, right. Yeah, no, it was tickety boo. Absolutely brilliant. No worries.
And why
I like
did
how
you need to do
intensely
it in the
Scottish
first
our
place?
Clem is.
I've never heard someone say tickety boo in real life, and I'm so happy.
Okay, so do I try again to get into the security or anything like that? Or the
It's
No,
cameras?
if you
for
access
now,
the
Lieutenant.
cameras,
It's fine for now,
yeah.
Lieutenant.
Unless Craig says otherwise, if anyone accesses those who has authority to access them, it'll just show up. But the ship does receive a hail.
On screen.
on screen is a shape that you don't recognize because, well, that's how Cal-Mirrans work. But it says, Captain Celia, this is Thought Leader Zora Nell, who is the
Zora.
person that you were dealing with last time.
Good to see you again.
Yes, Oh, it's wonderful to see you too, Captain. We're sending coordinates for you to beam down for the opening ceremonies of all this diplomacy stuff. We've picked a location on an island that has a little circle that we use for high-level meetings, and it's positioned such that the island itself is actually right on the Terminator line. So if you're on one end of the island, it's nighttime. On the other end of the island, it's daytime.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
I'm very interested in seeing what the fanfare of your people is like.
All right. Well, beam down, you and the diplomats and whatever of your senior crew you'd like to come. They're all invited.
Thank you very much. We'll see you shortly.
All right. Okay, let's see. I'm just double checking what I have in my notes here. All right, so who is going down to the planet on the away mission with the diplomats who are also going down to the surface?
I think all senior staff and Becca Paris, probably.
I mean, it's a diplomatic mission, which should be safe and not need a doctor, but it's our crew, so I'm bringing extra supplies.
Our...
I'm gonna go ahead and
There's
say that
these motherfuckers.
because this is a formal diplomatic mission, everyone has to get into those like white mini dresses with the black trousers that look really uncomfortable. And like, you know, the top comes down to like
time to
the
put
middle.
I am a
up, I
doctor.
guess.
I am a doctor. I wear white robes with a red shawl.
Yeah. Am I wearing my Klingon sash?
Yes, you definitely.
It's already
wearing the
been
Klingon sash.
canonically established that I have
Am I
like a
going or
fancy
am I
dress
staying back?
sheath for my sword. So
Yes.
I thought Tech is wearing his Klingon sass every day.
Loki,
So,
you'd be part of the
I'm going
senior
to-
staff. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Maya, what was
head
that?
science officer. So.
I'm going to, right?
Yeah,
no.
you are. But you do have to get into your dress uniform.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm tying my hair back and I'm just getting like all formal
okay, that's
and everything.
The ponytail is the more formal version.
Does my
The bum
dress
is the
uniform
more
have a
formal
gold rim
version.
on the fishbowl?
Yeah, I'll put my hair in a bun as well.
Fishbowl. The formal fishbowl
working.
has sparkles suspended in the water. That's how it works.
No, it's just got
The
floating
formal
bow ties.
fishbowl has a
Tiny
golden
floating
trim.
Yes.
Billy is wearing a bow tie in the tank. It's just, you know.
And the tank has a bow tie around the bottom part.
Okay, there we go. And does it have like her rank insignia and like the uniform color on it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, I like it.
Wonderful.
Okay, so you guys are about to beam down, which means we are going to be switching scenes here. And I'm gonna
As
pull
the
up-
beam is about to go off, I say, "You be on your best behavior."
Captain, when aren't we?
20
Yes,
minutes
sir,
ago.
Captain, sir.
And then the beam out starts. Oh, it didn't finish. Oh well. But anyway,
Oh no, we're lost in transport. Ah!
you know what?
Oh,
I'll
shit.
finish it
I'm
with the
coming
nice
in.
sound.
Why aren't I getting the sound?
There it is. All right. So, you guys arrive on the island. I have a map of it so that you can get a sense of like where you are. And
Where are we on
there? You can put your character wherever you like.
I don't see my character.
Well,
And
that's-
you can drop it onto the map.
yeah.
How do I do that?
Just
How do
drag it off from the list.
Oh.
We've been using Roll20 for 2 years, folks.
No,
No,
to be
Dapper's
fair,
been
the-
using Roll20 for 2 years.
Excuse me. Dapper has been using Roll20 for approximately 15 years,
a
actually.
lot longer than 2 years, but yeah, the fact that you actually have to grab the picture and not the name to drag your token out still confuses me.
Yeah, it's not what
Really?
I
I
would consider
grabbed mine
ideal.
by the name. Look. Where are
I
you
can't
grabbing
find myself,
from?
so I don't know. Someone help me.
So press the
Some
journal
sort of-
button.
Drag me by
it's
my
the
name.
third one
Call
along
me
from
by
on
my
the
name.
top,
Hun.
and then grab the
Oh god!
picture next
Oh
to your
god! The
character.
cats
and
were
take it
accident.
over.
There's cats
And-
everywhere.
Then apparently my wisdom is also not
Jess, you gotta
accurate
stop.
anymore, and they changed it
Do
because
I?
that was a problem for a long time. If
Yes.
you grabbed your character wrong, it didn't work.
Wait, why is there so many cats?
Meow.
Transport
Because Chesh
accident.
was demonstrating
Jess is
the
trying to
ease.
prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Which she did.
All right. How many extra cats do I have now?
I don't see
I
any.
think it's none.
We better
Okay.
call the Scots
You are
in.
not supposed to have more than 9 lives and not in the same place at once.
Meow.
That's some kind of paradox.
Meow.
I hate when somebody sends me a cocktail recipe and it looks really good, and then I read in the thing that says non-alcoholic. Like, what's the
No.
point? What's the point?
It's a
Can you
premix that you
not
can
just
then add alcohol.
Add a fourth
The-
of vodka.
The
if you
point
want
is
to.
pregnancy.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I don't have to worry about that.
Steve is not
Check your
getting
privilege.
pregnant soon.
Like not only am I male, I'm also snipped, so I just don't have to worry about that.
Neither getting nor
The more
causing.
you know.
Yeah.
The more you
All
know.
right.
If you
Well, now
want
we know more about things like Zerolon's vas deferens than we ever needed to. You know, it's all right. It's anatomy. I'm a science focused YouTuber here, so you know.
Hey,
Makes
I
sense.
will have you know that that is a very honorable Quarian ship, the deference. And the acme.
Damn it. I hate that. Okay, I get it. I can pull it back together. I know what's going on. All right, so
Do you? I don't.
no, but you are standing on this island that I hastily threw together and then desperately tried to get it so that it could actually render in a time frame that wasn't absurd.
Huzzah.
And in doing so, also learned how to use math to figure out where shadows fall.
Good job.
Dot products are important, and ray casting. Anyway, FTFE official for £5 says top 3 cocktails: 3 margaritas, 2 dark and stormy, 1 tequila is a cocktail, right? Man, they really do like dark and stormies. All right,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So I am not putting them on this map because I don't want to clutter it and slow down Roll20, but there are a number of the Cal-Mirrans scattered around observing, and in the center of this area, you see the shape that you recognize as Zoranel from earlier, as well as, let's see, Rakana El, who is the spherical one that you can see there. And Rakana El is the leader of the Sunseekers, whom you've also met. And the Sunseekers generally stay spherical, unless they absolutely have to do some other shape. And so around this, there is the majority of the Cal-Mirrans are not maintaining a spherical shape, but there are a few here and there.
Looks flat to me.
And, well, you know, I promise in Blender, it's approximately spherical.
It's the fallacy.
Although, well, I mean, I did deform it by taking a noise texture and then telling it to move the surface by a product of that number multiplied by all of its normal vectors, and then scale that difference down a little bit so it's only a little bumpy.
Sounds like some mathemagics.
It is actually, yeah.
I'm pretty
I
sure
have
that's
been
just perspective.
I have been accused of using conjuration magic when I'm using geometry nodes in Blender.
Yeah.
Was that by me?
But
It might have been by me.
no, it was by Vishanti.
Amazing.
Vishanti has accused me of being a conjuration wizard a few times.
She is very smart and understands how that works.
Yeah. All right. So, and do remember, if we get 7 more super chats, then the team will get a free momentum refill. So basically, they can take it all the way to 6 whenever they need to. So, you guys are there now, and the 2 leaders of the Cal-Mirrans are welcoming everyone, and they are greeting the ambassadors, and you are invited to mingle around. There are absolutely no refreshments, because the Cal-Mirrans did not think about the concept that you might need to do things like take in solid food or drink liquids, because that's not really a thing they do.
Is there
So-
ocean
As
salt?
somebody who eats and drinks through osmosis with my fingers, I'm okay with this because they always bring me like solid things and like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like chomp it up with my
Can I
like
have
mouth stones? No.
So many face
Ew,
holes
gross.
and none of them are used for
Can I
eating.
ask a question?
The answer's 42.
Can I ask Captain permission to ask a question? So I'll ask Captain,
You don't need to
and I'll
ask the
say,
captain
Can-
permission
can I
to
ask
say
a
everything
question?
that you say.
Can I ask a question?
You
it's,
can
it's
sometimes
like
talk
it's
to
just
the
I'm
captain.
just
Did you ask for permission?
I'm
permission to
I'm
ask
just
for
going to
permission?
say I'm just gonna ask, am I correct that the structures around here continues the service of Cal-Mirrans who donated themselves? Is there any appropriate way for visitors to acknowledge them?
I didn't say yes, but you should ask them.
Can I ask that question? I asked the DM.
So you ask a Cal-Mirran this?
Yeah.
Okay. The Cal-Mirran says, as long as you're being respectful. Also, a lot of the structures on this island are actually just made out of shaped stone.
Oh, okay. Okay, understood. Thank you.
So, to further set the scene, what you're seeing here is this island itself is mostly barren, like not quite soil, but there's like particulate, small, tiny rocks that cover most of the ground. The parts that are actually in sunlight, which never changes, have these brownish, glowing or not growing stalks projecting out. Presumably, there's some kind of plant-like analog. But because the sun never really moves in the sky, like they only grow on one side, the side facing the sun side. On the other side, there's basically no life growing, and there's always a constant wind blowing towards the sun side. It's a cool breeze, because this planet has basically one giant like convection current that takes hot air that rises at the subsolar point, and it goes down around the other side of the planet, drops down as it cools down, and then comes back as a constant wind near the surface going towards the subsolar point. So there's that constant wind that's there. The island itself seems pretty peaceful, and you know from experience that farther towards the night side of the planet, the ocean freezes over. But here, it's actually still pretty comfortable. It's not terribly hot. It is pretty humid. And there are the occasional fish-like organism that you can see in the water.
So I'm just gonna scooch to the sun side a bit because I want to be warm. I don't want to get frozen over.
Okay. Well, the sun side on this map is the bottom, where you can see that there are more of those little plant guys growing.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go and stand there. I'm just like, I need sun, man. I'm not gonna be cold. Thank you.
We didn't do it yet, but by activating Becca Paris, she gets a buff. She's already gotten the obvious one. She's gotten an attribute, a discipline, a value, and a focus. She has the focus of MMA, and she has the talent of martial artist, right? So I would say she should get the talent Mean Right Hook, which gives her unarmed strike the vicious 1 damage effect.
Ooh,
Yes.
Which is, that's
Love
the
it.
same thing that Captain Hawk had when he punched out a bear.
Yes, I remember that.
That was so hot.
And then,
Amazing.
then maybe he made out.
Oh, sorry,
with the
Tregan's
doctor.
coming out there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that sounds like really cool. And also, that makes her a brawler. Let's see. FTFE official for 10 pounds says, "Woe to you, O earth and sea, for the devil sends the beast with wrath because he knows the time is short. Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast, for it is a human number, sorry. Its number is 666 or 616, depending on which manuscript we're reading."
Yeah.
Yeah, but Iron Maiden said it was 666, so we'll go with that.
That's
Iron Maiden,
Um,
yeah, knows all.
yeah.
When in doubt, go with Iron Maiden's translation of the Bible. Come on.
And I'll read it properly. Woe to you, O earth and sea, for the devil sends the beast with wrath because he knows the time is short.
Nice.
Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast, for it is a human number. Its number is 666.
Wait, isn't that on the monster cans?
Oh, shut
Wait,
up.
I thought that symbol on the monster cans was Jewish.
Well, actually, yeah. If she were right that the claw marks on the monster cans were actually the Hebrew letter Vav, it would be 18, not 666.
Yeah.
Because
Amusing.
when you're using Hebrew
Yeah.
letters as numbers, you just sum them. They don't take like decimal places. That's not how Hebrew letter or numbers work. But hey, it was still a fun video because of how crazy it was. So, the Cal-Mirrans, the two important ones, are now standing inside that little, well, they're kind of hovering inside that oval-shaped ceremonial platform with the Federation delegation, and they call everyone to attention because there's going to be a demonstration of some Cal-Mirran art forms. And so...
Can I have a pair of sunglasses that I brought with me? Because these guys are sparkly, right?
They are sparkling, although it's not, like, blindingly bright.
I'm gonna
But
say
yeah,
that I
they are
brought a pair
sparkling.
of sunglasses. I brought an extra pair, I hand paired of awe, just in case.
Okay.
Wow, that
mean, that's
being
fair.
called to attention is deep in my brain. I just actually did that.
Yeah, I did too.
All right, so they start displaying some of their various abilities to do things like become liquid or become sort of a diffuse cloud. And it's some stuff that, you know, you guys would not normally be used to seeing. But for the Cal-Mirrans, it's fairly typical. But then they throw up some of these, the
Ew,
water that they're using
why?
for some of these
Are they
demonstrations.
okay?
No, they're fine. That's just normal for them.
Oh,
Gross.
But then the water actually just freezes in midair, and there's a sort of like a mirage effect through the air.
That's some very
And
pretty vomit.
well, they're not vomiting, but Rakana L says
You said they
that
were
this is a
throwing up.
demonstration. No, like tossing into the air,
Oh. Okay, my bad.
Oh,
like
tossing.
physically tossing water up into the air on the planet, not out of a mouth that they don't have because they don't have mouths. But anyway, let's see. I need to double check here. So Rakana L explains that this is a demonstration of time refraction, which is a advanced technique that some Cal-Mirrans can master, and that it's normally pretty dangerous for the untrained.
What is time refraction exactly?
So, Rakana L starts saying that it is a technique whereby the local flow of time can be slowed, accelerated, or in some cases even reversed. And that you did experience it your first time here when they were trying to investigate who had started a fight between you and some of the Sunseekers.
Interesting.
Remember
which
that
point,
one time
a
we all
bunch of
aged by
Vin-Shari-
like 5 years?
Should I
At
do
which
some
point-
sort of... Can I do some sort of scan or anything like that?
Well, you could, except that a bunch of Vin-Shari have just shown up.
Oh, lovely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I brought my sword.
It is, because they draw weapons.
Rude, frankly.
They're
Why are they
beaming
drawing
there.
up weapons? What's going on?
Oh, the Vin-Shari are just dicks.
They're the evil
Also,
guys.
Yeah.
I'm moving one of them a little bit away from Petty Officer Billy, so it's not like teleporting in on top of you. Okay, so
Thank
the
you.
zones here, the blue lines indicate zones between those pillars. The center oval is its own zone, and if you want to go into the water, it is its own zone. However, when you're in the water, you will be taking penalties for the fact that you are in a bunch of cold ocean water, and it's slippery, and there are sharp rocks and whatnot. So, you know, go there at your own risk. But whose turn is first?
Question. Since we're in formal uniforms, would that mean we don't have phasers?
I'm security. I've always got a phaser.
So you have a sword at least, and Tack has a phaser.
Becca
yeah,
has a phaser.
Becca has a phaser because she's also security.
Becca
But
doesn't
yeah,
need
everyone
a
else
Becca
is
has-
probably just.
Becca's got some guns. Becca needs to
Yeah.
pass that phaser to somebody who can use it.
Becca has a phaser, but it remains holstered. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can
I would like
try
to point
for-
out, Dapper did just ask who's on first.
Mm,
Ah.
mhm.
Well,
Alright.
security,
What can
I
I
would
do?
instantly do my thing and probably draw my phaser, point at one of them, and say something like, "This is a diplomatic mission. There is no hostilities to be taken here. Stand down immediately."
Oh, they don't seem to care
yeah,
at
so
all.
that's what I'm saying. Like, we are not here to
Okay.
threaten them. So can you lower your weapons and tell us what brought you here?
For the love of God, shoot them!
Becca
There
throws
you
a
go.
punch. Yeah.
Sorry.
So I'm assuming they've ignored me. So I'm
Yes,
probably
they
gonna
are
try
attacking.
and
You should.
right. Well, I'm
Okay.
shooting the one near me then.
Okay. Give me a difficulty 2 control and security check.
Okay, I'm going to use my tactical awareness focus.
Okay.
I'm just going to use 1 extra dice as well for momentum.
Okay.
Do I have a weapon or not? Or I'm
Done it.
just like fighting?
Currently, you don't have a weapon. You just have to punch. Because you're
Oh,
all
okay.
in a formal attire for a diplomatic function, and only a few of you are armed for this.
Don't worry,
Alright,
once I
so-
kill this dude, you'll have a weapon.
Yeah, that's what's
Well,
about to happen.
Okay.
All right.
Can I try and kill that guy near me by punching him or by knocking him out to
on
get
your
his
turn, you
weapon?
can.
Okay.
All right, attack. Roll your damage, and also that gained 2 points of momentum. So we should be at 3 now.
Can I charge my weapon first?
Technically, you're supposed to do that
Yeah,
before
well-
you do the thing, but
Yeah, but I'll let you do that as long as you don't take any other actions this turn. Okay. This one seems to get hit and beam out.
point just for the future reference, if you're within reach of an enemy and you take a ranged attack, its difficulty goes up by 1.
All right.
Just so you know.
I'm going to say that it was just out of reach because I put them physically kind of far apart.
Okay, it's on page 170 if anyone's curious.
So they've just beamed out rather than dying.
Yes.
That's
All right.
interesting.
Ah, if you hurt them enough, they seem to beam away.
If you hurt them enough, it doesn't matter what they do.
True that.
All right. Unless
So
you're
I'm-
keeping the initiative, which you probably should.
We are, because of my quick to action talent, we can do that in the first round without spending momentum. So I am going to swing my sword at the dude next to me. I'm going to use the aim minor action to swing it carefully, I guess. And we have 2 momentum, so I'll spend 1 to increase my die count by 1.
Okay.
That was a terrible
Double
roll.
Check.
Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that 0, because that's what
Okay.
the aim lets me do. All right, there we go.
All right. It is very tightly fought because I also rolled 3 successes on 2 dice because I rolled a 1. But yeah, you succeed, but barely, so you can roll damage. All right. So
Remember, guys,
As your
ones are
tuss-
good in this game.
as you're tussling, your sword goes toward the Vin-Shari, and as it's obvious that there's no way that it's going to avoid it, it also beams out. Or he also beams out? Yeah, he.
All right, well, I used my minor action, so I'm done.
All right.
Eka should go next.
Well,
But
I think
well,
you can only keep the momentum once, and
Yeah,
then they
once
have
per
to go.
turn.
Yeah.
I just mean
This
for when it's our.
this Vin-Shari moves in here and slaps some device onto that's Rakana L. Yes, it is. I know which NPCs are which, and they both beam away.
Oh, that device. Oh, okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, they kidnapped the guy. No.
Okay, what?
What's our turn order?
It's someone else's turn on your side. I'm not keeping the
I
initiative.
hit my
I don't care
comm
that
and
much.
I hit my comm and I contact the Kongzi. Scans on a Vin-Shari local now.
Whoever is up probably Han Jopkins. I think would probably be the one who would say yes.
Probably.
Yeah,
to
probably.
that. Okay. Yeah, Han Jopkins says, "Yes, sir."
Was
your
that a
whole
main
turn?
action or a minor action?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Well, it wasn't a
that
task,
has.
so you can still take a task roll,
Um.
or you can pass and let them go.
Or you can
I'll
direct and have somebody else do something, like Becca Paris to
Hmm.
punch.
Yeah, Becca, get him.
Kitty claws, kitty claws.
Becca jumps in the air and comes down with her
The
mean
Markiplier
right hook.
at the camera.
Yeah.
All right. FTFE official for $10 says, "Oh, this is some Bogon poetry. So everyone might want to plug your ears while I say this, but I'm being forced to read Bogon poetry. Oh, Fred
Okay,
and
it's
Grunt
not
Bungly, thy
edexing.
micturations are to me as purtled gabble blotchets on a lurgid bee that mortiously hath blurted out its urted girdles."
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
The third worst poetry in the universe, actually.
All right, Becca, give me a well, actually, I don't know what the difficulty is, but give me a daring and security check.
Daring, security. Presumably my MMA focus applies.
It sure does.
Okay.
When
That's
do I
a
get
hand
my
focus.
turn?
So each side decides
Okay.
which who's going to go on their side, their turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
so-
Maddie, unfortunately, Becca did not succeed in that attack.
Oh
And
no!
so the Vin-Shari
How'd you miss a punch?
takes their combat knife and slashes it across Becca Paris, who then takes 4 points of stress.
No!
Oh.
Oof.
That's why it's really important to win melee rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
melee is risky. If you don't win, then yeah. And also,
Okay.
I've rolled two ones on one on each of the 2 attack rolls that I've just made. So like you guys are just getting lucky. But
Yeah.
this Vin-Shari
can-
is going to come up
Hold on.
over.
We can keep
Oh,
hold on. We can keep the initiative again for free. And that was because we can do that every round. Right?
yeah, but this is the same round.
It's not
You're still
a
in the first turn or not?
we're still in the first round. It's a different turn. But keep the initiative. There's nothing in the text on 178 that says you can only do it once per round.
All right.
So that was technically the captain's turn. So it could now be Becca's turn, and she could punch again.
Mm.
Go for it. Yes, punch it.
Hopefully better
Now
this
she's
time.
mad.
I would like to do that, and I would like to use a point of momentum, which I think we
Okay.
have
Yep.
to get an
You
extra
can
die.
also take a
fuck.
minor action, which could be aim, for example. Aim can work for melee as well.
Oh, okay.
You
And I'll
okay,
take them.
dude?
Yeah, I got cramp. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay, so
like
yeah, I'll take.
fight.
Sorry, I didn't
Craig
realize
has too many
aim was
legs.
melee. I will take aim, as my minor action, and I will also take a point of momentum to get an extra die. What does aim get me in this?
You can re-roll one
a
die.
D20. Yep.
Brilliant. Okay, so here is my task roll. Bam.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey!
So that gets you 3 points of momentum, and you win on that.
And
Yeah.
because so the mean right hook gives your fists vicious, and the martial arts gives it intense.
Okay. Okay.
What does intense do in this case?
Let me pull up the rules for that. Vicious increases the damage.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. I'm looking up what intense does.
Okay,
That's
but I don't.
really
I actually
funny,
don't know how
Zumi.
many things to roll
Uh,
because I
Well,
can
it
roll
should
my
be-
unarmed
Well,
strike.
you're-
But
That's what you should be doing.
While
okay.
you're looking it up, Zoomicide said, I just had an idea for a D&D character. She's a time wizard by the name of Retcon.
Intense
Rick and Morty did that.
increases.
It was horrible. It was so overpowered.
Intense increases the cost to avoid an energy by 1 for each effect rolled.
What? Say that again?
The attack is designed to inflict massive harm on the target, incapacitating them more swiftly. The cost to avoid an injury, page 178,
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
increases by
Got
1
it.
perfect rolled.
All right. Well, this guy just crumples to the ground, but then also beams away.
In this corner, coming in at...
With,
We
like,
better
flat-
get a
Buddy.
tracker.
Can I get a turn?
I
All
think
right,
the
this
slap is
one-
across my belly.
This one is actually in a different zone, so he is going to aim a disruptor pistol at. Let's see. We're gonna go with Lieutenant Loki. Pew pew, says T Manya for $5 dues.
Yeah.
All right, but it missed because I only rolled 1 success.
Huzzah!
And then it's gonna go
Can I
over
get
here.
a turn?
Yeah, you can get a turn. You can be next.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Can I go to the area from where the Sunseeker was beamed off? And what I want to do is I want to do a transporter residue scan, and I want the Vin-Shari beam signature, the destination
so-
vector, and carrier wave frequency, and any interaction with the time refraction field.
All right, so moving to a different zone, as long as it's one away, is always free. So there's
Okay,
just
so-
penalty, so you can just. So yeah, it's a minor action.
Minor action, yeah.
Okay.
So you
And
just go
how
there.
do I? Yeah.
This I will tell you what you need to roll for the scan because that is a
Reason
task,
and
which means that's the
science?
rest of your turn basically. But no, you are in the middle of a battle, so this is going to be daring and science.
Okay, daring, daring. Where's my daring? Where the
right
frick
below
is my
controller.
daring? Okay, daring and
Bottom
science.
left of the attributes.
Will that use my warp field dynamics or rapid analysis?
Rapid analysis, maybe. I'm not sure. I got to double check what it does. Tasks as a part of a time challenge, no. So that won't benefit. But let's see. Xenobiology, warp field dynamics, emergency medicine, infiltration. No, I don't think you're
field
gonna have a
dynamics.
focus on this. But you do have 3
No?
momentum, so you can get extra dice. It's gonna be a difficulty 3 to get any kind of trace on this.
So should I go with task roll 3?
Yeah,
So-
if you want to
If
spend
I
1
want a
point of
momentum die. Yeah,
So
I'm taking a
if-
point of momentum.
You,
And
so
what's the
you have
complication range?
1.
you have to get 3
Okay.
successes, so 3 dice would make it possible. You can also spend 3 momentum to get a 4th die.
A 4th time, yeah.
Okay, I'll go for the 4th die. I'm gonna use it, and then I'm gonna roll. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Hey,
One,
you get
one,
a point
one,
to
one,
momentum
one.
back, and
Nice.
Yay!
you find that there is in fact a transport signature, as well as a this is in here. Let's see. There's a photon resonance trail that is characteristic of one of the Cal-Mirrans, which is definitely something that is written down here, so I had to remember it. Yeah, so that may allow you to track them. However,
Okay.
as you get that, the rest of them also beam away.
So rest of Vin-Shari are gone now.
As they beam away, Dr. Hobnall, who has his case of medical supplies, and who's definitely very much do no harm, will put the hypo spray he was pulling out back away.
Peck is like, hop,
Hypo spray.
hop, doc. That is a lot. It's blood.
You
Yeah, get the
know,
hyper spray back out.
your insides are supposed to say inside. Please, okay, let's get that
And
patched
it's
up, and I
standing
will.
that nice uniform.
Yeah.
I will switch to an actual proper hypo spray and start tending to some wounds here.
Just stitch me up,
Aw.
doc.
Stitches, barbaric. What is this? The 21st century?
From
Zora
Paris,
Nell says-
as security officer, I just want to say, good job. You did well, and you will be recommended for a commendation.
Thank you, sir.
Zoranel
Now
says,
stop bleeding.
I know that attending to the injury is important, but the leader of the Sunseekers was just kidnapped by Vin-Shari. We have to fix that.
Yes, we're working on it. Lieutenant Loki, you have some information?
Yes, sir. I found a transport signature and a photon resonance trail. And do you think it will be... okay, we can track it or we can, you know, throw in some coordinates to track?
We can do that from aboard the Kongzi, and I'll hit my communicator. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Are there really 7 of us? Jesus. 7 to beam up.
Player party.
Does this? I don't want to take this NPC against his will. Does he want to come with us, or they? I guess I don't know what the pronouns.
I will be boarding my own ship, and I will be accompanying you aboard a prism ship.
All right, 7 to beam up then.
Look, I took an NPC against their will one time, and it had no negative effects for me. Craig, on the other hand,
nothing to do with me.
Okay, so you are back on board the Kongzi, and you receive a hail from one of the Cal-Mirran ships nearby. It is one of their larger ships, a prism, and assuming you take it, you're not refusing
On
it.
screen.
Okay. Then Zoranel is there and says, well, we're going to have to figure out where the ship was that presumably has been in orbit. Also, I didn't know that the Vin-Shari could cloak. Did you?
News to us.
Technically, we still don't.
Yeah, we're not
What do you
sure
mean?
what they did.
All we saw Vin-Shari on the surface. That doesn't mean they transported to a Vin-Shari vessel.
Right.
You think they transported to somewhere else on the surface?
I'm just saying that we don't know where they went or in what vessel they did it.
But our science officer did trace some transporter activity, so maybe they can give us some more information.
So
it's a new
I
scene
would say,
by the way.
Okay.
I could say, Captain, the Cal-Mirran resonance is distinct from Vin-Shari transporter pattern. It may be the hostage's biological signature, but it would also indicate Cal-Mirran derived technology. Either way, we have something that transporter masking did not conceal, maybe?
Could
Perfect.
you,
Trace it.
Zoranel pops in to say, could you send your scans to us?
Yes,
Captain?
of course, I can do that if yeah.
If the captain allows.
Yes. Yeah, if the captain allows. Yeah. I'm like, I look at the captain, I'm just like, am I allowed?
Remember the first thing we said when we met?
Oh. Keep quiet.
Go ahead and send it across.
Okay. I go beep beep boop boop boom.
All
It's
right.
gone.
So, Zoranel rotates, although exactly what that means, you're not too sure, but it seems like maybe he's facing away from whatever screen. It's hard to tell. They don't have faces. They don't really have bodies like you're used to, but like there's a rotation.
Warbles around a little
And then-
bit. All right.
Yeah. And then some screen lights up and data starts scrolling up and says, well, the direction of the beam was into space, so unless it was relayed back to the planet, they're probably somewhere off-world. It could have been relayed back to the planet to a different location, though, and that could just be a transport hub. In which case, there would be something in orbit, although we haven't seen anything. So unless it's cloaked, it's not still here.
Well,
would you please tell me how would you direct a beam that didn't go towards space?
Oh,
Down.
You could direct it laterally or down.
But that's still towards space. Everywhere is space.
Eventually, yes.
Yes, but
Hey,
you
can
can't
we-
transport through a planet. It's too big.
Can we do a scan for any
Not
warp
with that
signatures
attitude.
around, please?
Yep. All right, so a warp signature scan, that is going to be a reason and science assisted by...
Manya, that'd be you.
sensors and science, and this is going to be a difficulty 3.
The ship rolled a 20.
So you want me to go with reason and science, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Science and reason, and then just go for the task roll with 1?
Yes.
Or 2?
Sorry.
2.
It'll always be 2 unless you're assisting or buying more die. What was the difficulty again?
3. We're out of momentum.
False. We have infinite.
Give him a threat. Use 3 dice.
It's a difficulty 3, and it seems like kind of important roll to me. So you can always give the GM threat in place of momentum. So you could give him 1 threat to roll 3 die. You could give him 3 threat to roll 4 die. You could give him 6 threat to roll 5 die. I don't recommend that last one, but it is a thing you're allowed to do.
Can I go with 1 threat?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you would roll 3 die.
So I can roll 3 die. Do I need to do anything else? Do I need to click on threat or anywhere on my sheet?
No, they'll take care of that. Another thing you can do is you have determination. So at any time you could invoke either one of your values or a directive, spend that determination, and then you get a free die that's already rolled a 1, so you already get 2 successes.
Also, you have a focus in warp field dynamics, so your focus should be switched to yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and plus, what values can I use? If others suffer, I suffer?
That could work, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I get 4 task roll, is it?
So how many? So you now have 1 die for free that is already crit. So if you roll, so you can roll 2 die, and then you would have, if you want to roll
that I gave.
Well, that we can wipe that away. So if you wanted to roll what would effectively be a 4th die, then you would give him 2 threat, because you already bought 1 with determination. You'd need a 2nd die, so that's 2 threat.
Okay, so I can go with 2 threat, so I get 4 die. So
you
I go
roll
with that. Task roll 4.
You're only really rolling 3. We just know that you already have 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
You roll 3, and then 1 is already known to be rolled.
Okay, so task roll is 3. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Focus is yes.
Focus
Reason
yes.
and science. Here we go.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. That's 6 successes.
Yep. On a difficulty 3, so we're up to 3 momentum. All right, so you can in fact detect a warp field signature, and there is something funny about it, which, you know, if you wanted to spend some of that 3 points of momentum.
Yeah, I'll do a request for information,
Hold
please.
on. Don't you get a free momentum for being on camera? For immediate spends, just like this one?
Yep, just like this one.
You do.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my immediate spend.
We've never forgot that ever, not once ever.
All right, so this warp signature is actually more consistent with a Klingon shuttle than any of the Vin-Shari ships you've seen.
See? What did I tell you? We just shouldn't jump to the conclusion that they went on a Vin-Shari vessel.
Okay.
Why does it never have been like a surprise cloaked Klingon or Romulan? That's never happened ever once, ever, except all those times it's happened.
Okay,
right.
Captain, we are picking up signatures of warp engine, but they're more consistent with a Klingon shuttle than anything Vin-Shari that we've come into contact with, which would also explain the possible cloaking.
If I remember recently, we did run into some Klingons that were outside of the agreements with the Federation, a rogue group, I guess, as it were, that were working with the Romulans as well. Is it really that surprising?
Although the people you fought on the planet sure did seem like Vin-Shari.
Oh yeah, no,
they could
I'm
be
aware of that. I'm simply saying that we have Klingons operating outside of the general Klingon agreement with the Federation, so.
And both the Klingons working outside of the Empire's government, the Romulans, and the Vin-Shari all have a vested interest in this diplomatic effort not working. So.
Yes.
Well, and let's all be honest. Klingons are very honorable, and honor is a coward's tool, and only cowards will let somebody else fight for them.
Is it true? I'm not sure.
Honor is a coward.
I got lost.
I
was
just
like,
went
huh?
through 3 different fan bases to do that. So
Yeah.
All right.
I think
So
we
let's
might have jumped through too many warp holes.
let's follow the
look,
trail.
I jumped the shark, but it was a space shark, so it's cool again.
So, could I just say, like, Captain, I recommend pursuit at a distance to maintain the resonance lock. If we close too quickly, they may threaten the hostage or transfer them to another vessel.
Well, let's pass the information on to Zoran. Tell them where we're going. Keep the fish on the hook, and let's go.
Understood.
Zoranel says it's possible that we could work together to modify our sensors to pick up the resonance trail from Rakana L. Now that we have a direction to look in, which might give us a. It's fainter but longer lasting than the warp trail, which might allow us a better chance if we can detect it reliably.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
All right. We are going to go on a quick break because I am out of liquid and it's hot around here because I'm in Tucson. So we are. At least I don't have to deal with Chesh's forest fire smoke.
That's true. But guys, check around because Jordan and I did something silly. So just hang out for the intermission.
And for the people who are here who won't be able to hear it on stream, I did post a link to a copy of it that is unlisted on the YouTube channel. So if you guys want to listen to it, you can listen to it right there. But yeah, we'll be right back in just a few minutes. See you on the other side, everybody.
Gloriana Dula's personal log, Stardate. Oh, to be honest, I've fully lost track of time in here. I'm not going to lie. Prison doesn't suit me at all. I haven't been able to. My hair has never had this little volume in my entire life. Whoever has the crew quarters next to the wall of my cell is all he thinks about all day long is crewman Paris, kissing crewman Paris and other things that I won't share. And that's all he thinks about, and I feel like perhaps the brig was not designed with telepaths in mind. It is not. I can't not hear those things when people just think them, and I honestly think I'm losing my mind here. There's something about when you go to prison, you're supposed to, like, do push-ups or something. And I tried that, and it was horrible, and I hated it. And honestly, I don't think I would have made it this long if Sweet Tack hadn't taken on a few shifts as my guard. I can't believe I'm saying that. But it does sort of sound like the start of a rather erotic novel. But it's not. We can't. There's a force field, and he's not allowed to take it down, and if he did, he'd probably end up in the brig as well, but not with me. Va would never allow that. So, I don't know what I'm saying with this personal log. I'm trying to keep some sense of time and self while I'm trapped here, and, I'm sure Jillian is doing a good job keeping engineering running, but everything's going to be a horrible mess, and crewman Baker just broke up with her boyfriend, and I haven't heard anything about that yet, and she needs support through that, and how am I supposed to support her through here? I don't... Maybe I shouldn't have downloaded the data. I got so excited, and I thought we kind of wanted it. I thought getting the data was sort of like plan A, and then destroying it was plan B, and I'm not quite sure why everyone was so angry at me. Anyway, that's all.
Comment added by Investigating Officer Commander Va. She's been in the brig for 2 days.
Welcome back,
We good?
everyone. Hello.
Hey. All right, we are indeed back. So, I think Manya's back. It's hard to tell sometimes.
I'm back.
Okay, she's back. She's just invisible.
I'm making coffee.
Oh, it is
More
very early in the morning for Manya,
Yeah.
by the way. We have a very geographically diverse group. We've got 2 people in Europe. Most of us are in North America, but Manya is over in Australia,
Hey.
where she has to every day drive to work while dodging kangaroos and crocodiles.
Yeah, and chlamydia bears.
Oh god.
Yeah, can't forget the chlamydia bears. Hey, it's not our fault that like 2/3 of all koalas have chlamydia. It's their fault.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
eucalyptus diarrhea also at the same time.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. All right. Well, it looks like a whole bunch of people really liked the little interlude that we had with Commander Dulas and Commander Voss, so that's good. All
I'm
right,
so happy.
It
Thanks,
was very
team.
good. Very well done.
This is going to be a timed challenge.
Huh?
So, in order to modify your sensors quickly enough to be able to follow this trail, these are going to be, let's see, control and science or control and engineering checks. I will allow 1 primary and 1 assist, and right now we are at difficulty 2. The work track is 8, and the time that you have available to you is 6 intervals.
We currently have
Not very
full
much.
momentum.
Can we
I
activate
have.
Jillian?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I mean
can
it's a different
activate
scene. I have a 14 in control and engineering, but probably I'm certain Jillian's better.
Hold on.
Loki has a 15 in control science.
And yeah, so Jillian has a 15 in control and
What?
engineering. So it should probably
Yeah.
be
Oh, yeah.
led by Loki, supported by Jillian.
That sounds good.
The
Do
control
you guys mind if I
science?
roll for Jillian?
Sure.
I don't mind.
We're not-
Yeah. So the way this works is, well, first of all, you do have a talent there, Manya, rapid analysis. So tasks attempted as part of a time challenge, which this is, using the science discipline, which this is, takes the character 1 time interval instead of 2. The amount of time taken for any task may not be reduced to less than 1 interval, which means you actually do have a fair bit of time to get some breakthroughs.
Okay, so control and science. Task roll 2, is it? Or am I
it is
using my
normally
warp
2.
field dynamics?
Actually, I will allow warp field dynamics, so that stays a yes. And you can spend
Yeah.
momentum if you'd like to. And does
I'll
Jillian
take
have
one
any
momentum.
upgrades that we can give her?
Yeah, so she's gotten all the obvious ones, but she can get a focus, which can just so happen to be warp field dynamics. Wild.
Oh, so convenient.
I would like to point
Yeah,
out
it's so
that,
much easier if the writers just know what they need.
Whoa. Also, I would like to.
So can I roll with 3 task roll, is it?
As-
3 if you want to spend 1 momentum.
As we're
Yeah, I'm
sorting
spending
this
a
out,
momentum.
Hold on, let's let Chesh do the thing.
as we're sorting
Yeah.
this out, I'm basically gonna be like, all right, new guy, time to earn your keep.
No pressure, Captain. I just
Alright, so,
reply with it.
Jillian has already provided an assist of 2 successes, so that is
So-
good.
Nice.
Nice.
So I'm going with controlled science, 3 task roll, focus use, yes, yeah?
Yep.
So I'm
Are
gonna
you
roll.
using a momentum for that other dice?
Yes.
Yeah, 3, task
Okay.
roll 3.
All right.
Listen, I don't know where everybody gets all their numbers from.
Okay. So roll 5 challenge dice, and you also have exceeded it by 2. So if you'd like, you could actually roll. You could reduce the because this also has what's, I think they call it a hardness or
Easy.
whatever. Basically, it's 2. So you could reduce it to 0 and then roll your 5 challenge dice if you like.
Do that.
How do I do that?
So first, you just say that you're spending those 2 momentum to reduce the hardness
It's-
by 2.
It's basically the armor of the check.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
you where
Yeah.
it says challenge dice, you put in a 5 there, and then you just press the button. It should work.
So the
I think it
task roll
works.
remains
Keep it
challenge dice, and then I roll
mind
that.
to hit enter or click out of the box, or it doesn't update if you hit the
Done.
first?
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
So challenge dice. Here we go.
Yep. All right,
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so you have reduced that work track in half in one interval. So
Nice.
Just,
That's
Ooh.
really good.
by the way,
Good job, Becca.
a big part of the reason I'm doing this is to get Manya to understand how this talent of hers works by doing a fairly easy timed challenge. So
Excellent.
Oh, way to
Oh,
undermine
okay, I
your
see, I see.
success, DM. Jesus.
hey, I want to be a little bit transparent in case anyone is watching who wants to see how to do DM stuff, and I'm helping out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you're
Every
key-
episode's a lesson.
A
So,
key
quick
piece of
lesson as a
DMing is
DM.
keeping your
DMs.
players play.
Quick lesson for your DM. Don't undermine your players' successes.
It's okay to explain it when they're learning and to explain, hey, this is an easy battle. We're doing this for tutorial reasons. Just so you know,
Where am I
don't be surprised later when you get
When
punched
it
in the
gets
face.
way harder.
yeah.
Also, just because
Yeah,
it is an easy deck doesn't mean that a great success is still not a great success. It's still good.
All right, but we still
As a
have...
GM,
Oh.
I have had players get so excited over a roll and then had to like be like, "Oh yeah, I rolled a 1," ignoring the 20 I actually rolled. I rolled a 1 for sure.
You
Yeah.
definitely succeeded.
Also-
Good job, guys.
I am spending 2 threats to increase the difficulty of this task to 3. Because
So what do we do now?
the local tachyon radiation has intensified, causing a further degradation of the trail from the thing.
Oh wait, no, that was right.
It's hard.
You're gonna make the same roll again. It's just a little bit harder than it was last time.
So
And you're just gonna
momentum?
keep making the same roll until you beat the challenge, basically,
or
control
time
and
runs out.
science.
or time runs out.
So control and science, is it?
Yep.
And then the focus remains yes. Do I have any momentum?
There's 2
We have
momentum.
We
right
have 2 momentum.
I'm gonna use the momentum, so the task roll goes to 3.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Right.
1 momentum.
Yeah. So anything else that I need to do before I roll the die? No? Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. And then also, Jillian can also roll an assist.
Hopefully, she gets a success.
Yeah, otherwise, you got nothing. It's all on
Jillian,
Jillian.
let's go. Let's go.
Maddie, that's
I mean,
you.
last time she rolled a 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I zoned out. Huh.
Warp. Everything's warped.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah.
Barely, literally a 15, and that's the highest she could roll.
Yeah.
Just
So-
scooched right in there.
Nice.
All right, so you don't have any extra momentum. You could still spend the 1 momentum that you have to decrease the hardness on this to get more work done. It's up to you.
So am I doing that? I'm doing that.
Yeah, you're the one
You can
who's
declare
primary
you're
on
doing
task.
it.
And
Yep.
we also
So
use it
how
to
do I go
reduce the
about it?
time.
So I'm gonna take the momentum. I'm gonna spend
Okay.
it. How do I go about it?
So
You just
anytime
say
you
it.
want to spend momentum, you just say that you're doing it, and Chesh should be paying enough attention to catch it and adjust the number,
Yeah, usually.
which
So I
she
think
almost
so we
always
will-
is.
Yeah. So task roll again 3, focus yes,
Nope.
and then 10
Nope.
and 15.
Nope.
10 and 5.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Why?
Next, you're rolling
Damage.
5 challenge dice.
Oh, oh yeah, the 5 challenge dice.
So the
my
They say-
bad.
damage takes.
You can imagine this as like combat, where you rolled a roll to see if you hit, and then you rolled the damage to see. You're doing damage to the task, so you rolled the
Right.
thing to see if you hit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm gonna roll the challenge die.
hmm
Oh, and I forgot to say this is magnitude 3. So you need 3 breakthroughs total.
Got it.
Unfortunately, that only takes 1 off the work track. So you have a work track of 3 remaining. You have 4
Okay.
time intervals left, and you currently have no breakthroughs. However, with a work track of 3, it means that if you can get 3 or more done, then that's a breakthrough.
It's done. Yeah.
And once the
So-
work track's at 0, you just start racking up breakthroughs.
Oh yeah.
So I go for control and science again, but this time the task roll will be 2 because there's no momentum. I think.
I mean, you can give me threat if you want to increase your dice
Do
pool.
it. He's got 14, so 15 doesn't matter.
Exactly. See, you guys are finally on board. You're finally getting it.
So I go with the threat, so my task roll becomes 3, is it?
If you want to give him threat, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give him the threat. Okay, I'm gonna roll now.
Instilling
I've never
bad
once-
habits in new players.
I've never one time regretted giving the GM threat.
Yet.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Hey.
Not only is that the difficulty that you needed, you also gain momentum that you could use to reduce the hardness again, which you might want to.
I will.
Yeah.
I will use the momentum to reduce the hardness. So I'm rolling the challenge die again.
Yep, 5. So it's the
And
number
5?
of the discipline that you have when you're doing these tasks is the number of challenge dice that you roll. So for you, it's 5 because you're using science.
Okay, so what's the reduction in the hardness? How does that work?
So normally it has a hardness of 2, which means that I take 2 away from whatever number you roll. But by reducing it by 1, I'm only taking 1 away from whatever you roll. So if you roll 3 work, it's actually going to be 2. If you roll 5, it'll be 4.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead with it.
Wow. So let's see. That is 3, which means you have gotten your first breakthrough, and you have 3 time intervals left. So you have figured out a configuration for the sensor dome confining beam array that will allow you to increase the sensitivity to the what is it called?
The deflector dish. It's always the deflector dish.
It is always a deflector dish, but I was thinking the thing that you're tracking, which is
The
Klingon
the
shuttle.
Photon resonance trail. The
Oh,
photon
sorry. The
resonance
photon
trail. Yes.
resonance trail.
Photon
Yeah,
resonance
duh.
trail.
Oh yeah,
That's
of course.
definitely a real
Yeah.
Everyone knows about
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
How many
Very, very resonant and very photonic.
breakthroughs do we need?
You need 2 more, which you could get in the next roll.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
Okay.
So
Jillian.
Maddie, are you assisting?
Yep. I got you.
Let's do this, Jillian.
Womp womp.
Do this.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I don't got you.
As
succeed
soon
all
as
on your
you
own.
started saying "I got you," we all knew that.
Yeah,
was
when I
not-
was
that
just
gonna be the
dead
one.
silent, it was
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, so
Can you give me 1? Okay.
Yeah.
Roll it. See what you got. You should get some 2s at some point. You have like a 1 in 5 chance of rolling a 2 successes. So at some point you should get 1.
it's my turn, is it? Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So task
You're
roll
taking
2,
the lead on
is
this.
it?
Well, it's
And
2
then
unless you're giving him threat, in which case it would be 3.
I'm still doing
Jillian.
Threat.
Jillian did not help, so
Oh, okay. It's
I
okay, Jillian.
tried.
It's okay. So 10, 15,
Alright.
task roll 3, focus use yes, so here we go.
There is no try, only do.
oof.
Damn it!
Okay.
So, and now I do the challenge die, isn't it? That's what happens now?
You
Nope.
missed.
No,
you don't do any damage.
Nothing happened.
Okay. Jillian has determination, right? 'Cause she has a value. So why don't we switch it and let Jillian take the lead so she can invoke her her determination and get some successes,
Sure.
and Loki helps.
Sure. Always a teamworker. Let's go.
All right,
Okay.
so
I'd
I like
like-
to picture Jillian's like, wait, I've got this. And she shoves Loki aside just a little bit. And Loki's like, what the
I'd
hell?
like-
Hang on, I can move
Yeah.
out of the way. There's no need to shove. Please, careful
I'd
with
like
my
to
coffee.
invoke
And I
the
just like walk
value.
away.
I'd like to
No,
invoke
you have
my
to stay up.
value. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd like to
but I
invoke my
move out of the
value.
way.
that
Of-
it's not a miracle if I can do it.
Okay.
You know what I do? I come behind her and I start like pressing her shoulders and giving her massages. I'm like, you got this, dude. You got this. You got this. You got this.
Guys,
I would
my
argue
youngling
if that's
has
how you're
tried-
helping, then you are now making a presence and command check. That's what I would say, because that's
I
not
will-
science.
I will allow a presence and medicine check on that one. Actually.
Medicine actually makes sense.
Scientific.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I go about it? Just click on presence and medicine, and then
Yep,
just
and
task
then
roll
your
2
task
and just
roll
roll
is-
with it?
Task roll is 1 on this.
Because you're
Okay.
assisting
I-
when you're assist.
As the captain watching this happen with a focus in delegation, can I fucking step in with an assist and be like, could you guys get on track, please?
So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna roll now. Can I roll now, or she has to roll first?
You roll.
You can
just
roll now.
first.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and your focus should be on no, but we'll figure that out. Okay, so you got an assist.
Okay,
Huzzah.
great.
All right,
I have my
Jillian,
determination.
You got your 2 successes already, so this means it's already a success.
Great. Great. I would still like to give you 2 points of threat to get a 3rd die.
What? You've already
Yes, let's
succeeded.
go.
Oh, I've already succeeded. Okay, so never mind. Don't do that.
Yeah.
So I'll just see if I can generate.
So all that massaging is helping on the shoulders. Like, let's do
Yeah,
this.
but I generated 2
You could-
momentum.
Reduce that hardness down to 0, and then every success you get is a breakthrough. You only need 2
Yep.
breakthroughs.
Let's do that. Amazing. And so I'm rolling my engineering skill in challenge die.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, great.
It's 2.
Wait, no.
2
I told
more.
it to roll 5.
I know. It messes up all
It
the
doesn't
time.
matter. You
Okay,
you
and then I
succeeded,
rolled.
So.
Okay. Wait, but I get to tell my cute story about my youngling. My 3-year-old
Sure.
youngling has started when she wants to like be sweet or like comforting. She comes up and like pats her little hands on your back, right? Kind of like somebody giving you a massage, but she doesn't understand what they're actually doing, so she just kind of goes like this.
That's pretty
That's
adorable.
very cute.
It's so
Go
cute.
with, Captain, we did it.
All right, so it was a little bit getting towards the end of the wire, especially since when Jillian becomes the primary on that means that it took her 2 time intervals because she
Right.
doesn't have that talent, which means that it did actually take you the entire time that you had allotted, but you barely squeaked by, even though this was supposed to be an easy time challenge.
Look, it's more dramatic if it takes all the way down to the last second.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, the timer on the bomb
Right?
was right at 001.
Good job, the
and
computer
then
didn't
it
explode
clicked down to
rocks.
0.99 right as you did it.
Yeah,
I also
we had to
I like
do
that scene
the
in Galaxy Quest where like they shut down whatever the whole mechanism is, and it just continues to count down until 1, and then it just stops because it
Yeah.
always stops at 1 on the show.
So not to burn my geek card here, but Galaxy Quest, I just saw it for the first time like last week,
Oh no!
Oh, it's so good. So good.
It is really good.
and that's really like bad because Sigourney Weaver's one of my favorite actresses.
She is wonderful. And Alan Rickman.
She is great, yeah.
And
Right.
the
Yeah.
guy who plays everybody, basically everybody in that movie is great, except for Tim Allen.
So
Yeah.
so
What about Tony
But he's
Yeah,
good at
Tim
playing a
Allen sucks. Tim Allen
douchebag.
sucks. So
Yeah, he's playing himself basically.
Yeah.
so Chesh, have you seen the Western where Alan Rickman was the villain?
Which one?
Quickly Down Under.
No, I haven't seen that one.
All right.
Damn
well,
good.
You have figured out how to combine your sensor power with the sensor power of the Cal-Mirran prism ship in order to trace the photon resonance trail. And at this point, it is more or less time being of the essence. You have to follow this because you don't know what's going on, whether or not Rakana L is safe or in danger or dead or what.
Or curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal, in which case she's working with them on purpose. We don't know.
Oh, hey, Team Anya has joined the channel memberships at the ensign level. Thank you,
Hey.
Anya.
So we know where they're going now, so we can quantum drive our way over there.
You can, although that would leave the prism ship behind if you did that. So
Prism.
It's up to you if you want to not. Oh, not prison. No, prism.
Sorry. Listen, I was confused, but I wasn't playing like a senior officer this game.
Bro,
Could we
have been
put them in our cargo bay?
Oh,
Yeah, we've been
How big is this
dragging
prism ship?
Ulas in a prison
this-
ship this whole time behind us.
This ship is very large. It is absolutely not fitting in your shuttle bay. It's like I believe it's scale 4 or 5.
Right.
But
Same size.
Dapper is bigger on the inside.
that?
Yeah, on the small end, it would be about the same size as like the original Enterprise, not going in the shuttle bay.
Well, okay, so why don't we tell them that we have a quantum drive that can get us there really quickly and ask them if it's okay if we go?
Given that we're chasing down the Vin-Shari, possibly with Klingon support, it might be a good idea for us to go with 2 ships rather than 1. The Kongzi is fine, but it's not a battleship.
It's not gonna
Tack
be.
disagrees strongly with that assessment.
We're not.
It is a ship that does battle.
Federation specifies it as a
Do you see these buttons here?
cruiser.
Yeah.
These buttons are definitely a combat ship, especially that one there.
Hail the prism
That
ship,
one explodes
please.
everything.
Combat ship and battleship are not the same
Okay,
thing.
you hail the Prism ship, which is a Prism PRISM, not PRISON. And Zora Nell appears on screen and says, Captain, it seems that our joint endeavor has worked.
Yep.
What's the
It
plan
looks
of
like
action?
we know where we're going. We're gonna get there as fast as possible. Given our battle capabilities between our 2 ships, it's likely better to go together since it seems to be Klingon warbirds, at least 1, if not multiple, and the Vin-Shari, which, as we know, are slightly problematic to deal with given their power systems. We prefer to work around them when we can. So we will try to go together. I glance over at Va a little bit.
Work around them.
When we
That seems like an acceptable
when we
plan.
can. Presumably the Cal-Mari know that the whales are captive entities in this scenario. They are, right? Am I remembering
It's actually
correctly?
not obvious to you know that they know that, but
Okay.
the Cal-Mirrans.
Mirran, sorry.
Yep.
I mean, they've fought the Vin-Shari before.
They've fought them
Yeah,
before,
they
but that
have.
doesn't mean they necessarily know that about the whales, so I'm gonna give them that information.
All right. So normally there's little bits of like light playing around inside a living Cal-Mirran, and as that information is relayed, the light dims a little bit. It seems that Zora Nell is not very happy to hear about this.
Yeah,
Don't worry, we found their weakness. It's torpedoes.
That is a weakness
Not a lot.
of many species.
I thought you were going to say it's punching them.
No,
That's
I
what
have not-
Becca thinks their weakness is.
I haven't
Ramming
punched a
speed.
space whale yet.
Wait, did you mean the weakness of the space whales?
Yes, that's what I meant. The
Oh,
whales that they have captured. Yes.
You're just murdering them?
It's collateral damage.
Hmm.
Yes.
We understood the Federation to be a little bit more peaceful than it seems that you are.
There has
It's the
been...
Kevorkian protocol.
There have been an occasion or two where we were given no other choice. Unfortunately. If you would like, the records of that trial are publicly available.
Cleared of all wrongdoing.
Who was cleared?
Me.
Oh. I suppose congratulations are in order, if somewhat belated.
No congratulations necessary. I was just doing my job.
I see.
I
We would prefer to avoid killing any of these creatures if
one day.
that's an option.
Of course. Yeah, sure. I mean, if we can. You know.
Yeah, I think the captain was on Risa or something that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in charge that time.
One of those leadership conferences that just seem to keep happening on Risa for some
Yeah.
reason.
Can't
Gosh darn.
This
The
is
real quick.
this is why I have
did
the
captain get a
ruthless
Horgon
trait.
while she was there. Yes, it is.
Hmm?
Of course.
The
Did you
captain
get a
brought her
Horgon while you
own
were there?
Horgon.
Oh, she brought her own Horgon. Right, that
Do you
makes
think
sense.
the
actually.
captain doesn't own a Horgon?
Yeah, for sure.
But did she get Jamaharan?
Well, why else you go to Ryza?
They have nice beaches.
And Jamaharan.
Yeah, but they also have nice beaches. If that's not your thing.
How many Horgons do you need to turn it into a polygon?
5.
3. No, 3, because that's the minimum number of points for a polygon.
Of poly, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would just be a line segment. All right, so you take off. I am going to spend 4 threats to make this actually be a little bit of a navigation challenge. So we are going to introduce a difficulty 3 control and con check to make sure that you are able to successfully navigate this dangerous part of space.
He's letting Billy generate us some momentum so he can take it away when we change scenes.
I mean, we already did change scenes, so, you know.
Assuming it's engines and con, the ship helped.
Yes, it is. And yes, it did.
Josh is like, I'm watching you, I'm watching you, I'm watching you.
Billy,
so,
roll.
Billy, whenever you're ready. Oh, there. Wow. Okay, yeah.
Whoa.
What?
Yep, so 3 momentum generated.
I immediately.
Billy's so good at this.
I'm thinking of Finding
I'm
Nemo.
rolling well as
I'm
well.
gonna touch the butt, and he does like the one like little flipper flip. That was just Billy right now, just a whip. Only it did cool things.
I'm just realizing that this senior crew is actually the girl power crew.
Yeah,
Kinda,
Because, yeah, only 2 of them are guys.
yeah.
True.
Well,
That
and
is true.
yeah.
Huh.
Va can be a guy or a girl depending on century.
I mean, Va's been both. Currently a woman, though.
Is a woman.
Malkava is
Is
a woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is.
Previous Vas have been men, and also some other previous Vas have been women, and maybe some have been non-binary. I don't know. Have there been any non-binary Vas?
Verid Va was non-binary.
Verid Va was non-binary. Okay. Have you written that down? Is that canon now?
Yeah, it's canon now.
Okay.
How many of them have binary?
Ooh.
Speaking of cannons,
That
be
secret
ready.
third Trill's gender.
Be ready to red alert as soon as we come out of work.
Oh, can I switch
Finger
back
over the button.
to be... Wait. Should I be Becca or Jillian?
Do I get any weapon?
Probably Jillian, because we don't have an
Okay.
engineer.
I'll stay Jillian. Got it.
Okay. So, you are able to successfully, there we go, there's the words, navigate through the Shackleton Expanse, and the trail leads you to a nebula that is suffused with tachyon radiation that is interrupting your sensors. But that's as far as you can trace it currently.
Rude, frankly.
So the trail goes into this nebula?
It sure does.
Of course it does.
Well, we found our quarry. Full spread. Light up the whole nut. I'm kidding.
Just want me to
Burn the
press
nebula to
buttons?
the
Okay.
ground.
Yeah, we found our quarry. Is that a reference to the old Earth Power Rangers series where all boss fights are quarries?
Yes.
There is an unusual number of them in quarries, now that I think about
Well,
it.
so what it actually just happens it to be is that a lot of places just happen to look like rock quarries, especially on alien planets, because they're always in rock quarries and alien planets.
True.
The same thing that a lot of East Coast cities just look like Japanese.
How
May
much would
I?
it cost us to put a flamethrower on the front of my ship?
Well, you would have to supply it with
Probably not
constant
as
oxygen,
much
so
as
probably a
you would
lot.
think.
Can I suggest something in the meanwhile?
No.
Yes, you may.
I'm going to suggest it anyways. I want to
Just
establish
like everybody
a
else
fixed
on this
reference.
ship.
I want to establish a fixed reference outside the nebula, and then synchronize independent chronometers so that if the time is shifting inside, the external reference will tell us by how much.
Oh, clever.
Interesting.
Interesting.
You could drop a class 2 probe outside the nebula if you like.
Yeah. Okay. What do I do to do that?
Nothing.
So
You
you
just say
drop
that you're
it.
doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
ship
Cool.
does it.
You run it by me, is
Yeah.
what you do.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Captain. May I do that, please? Do you think I should do that?
That sounds like a good idea. Go for it.
Okay. Too. So a class 2 probe outside the nebula. Done.
All right. So, are you proceeding into the nebula?
Well, can we maybe scan it first?
Sure, you can scan it first. All right. What are you looking for?
Anything useful?
Well, so if it's going through a nebula, then presumably there might be a trail or disturbances in the gases that we might be able to infer the presence or the path of a ship.
Okay. Let's see. Let me get a. Are you trying to get this done quickly, or are you taking your time on this?
There's a hostage. We should probably do it fast.
All right. Let me get a daring and science, and I'm going to spend another 4 threat to raise this to difficulty 4.
Sensors and science.
Yes, that will help from the ship.
1 help from the ship. Daring and science. Loki, what's your daring and science?
My daring is 9. My science is 5.
14.
I've got 14 as well.
I'd say probably tack if you're willing to spend your determination, because Loki's already spent theirs.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, how are you spending it?
I'm gonna invoke my value. Chain of command is key because I've been told to do it.
Yeah, all right,
Sure.
no, valid.
I mean, you can also invoke the mission directive. That's also allowed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, chain of command is key, and he was told to do it, and he might have maybe been pushing that whole, chain of command and things earlier. And
so he's on his best behavior now.
Yeah.
All right.
He's getting a side eye from
he's
both
not
the
gonna...
commanders.
You only need 1 success on this.
All right. Okay. So I'll just
dang.
stick with that then. There we go.
All right. Get a point of momentum back, and yeah. So you can trace this trail through. You do also learn that going through this nebula will reduce your shield strength down to half, rounded up.
Ew.
Okay.
Icky.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
It's all right. It is like 3 a.m. or something there, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Well,
All
we
right.
are nearing the last section of this, so.
once more into the
All right.
breach.
All right, you enter the nebula, and inside the tachyon emissions do continue to increase. And as you're following this trail, you come upon what looks like a fairly beat up and old Klingon space station.
Oh.
Looks like it's
Interesting.
been configured not for. It's not clear that what its purpose is. It has not been configured with significantly large amounts of weapons, so it's not like it's a fortress, although it could still cause some serious damage. It's also not a listening outpost as far as you can tell. It doesn't have just blisters of sensor domes all over the place.
Let's get a scan on it.
And they build it inside of a nebula.
Captain, I recommend we go to Red Alert.
We were at Red
You
Alert.
sure it does mean changing the bulb?
Okay, cool.
no listening
can-
outposts have ever been anything other than a listening outpost in all of Star Trek. Ever.
What? No, what you're thinking of is Vulcan monasteries.
Thanks.
That is true.
Enterprise.
I was thinking about Vulcan monasteries. God, I should
we
have
should-
known what it was a monastery. Damn it. Monks are
We should
just
open a
always the
channel.
problem.
Or hail them.
Yep.
You receive an audio-only reply. Who is this?
Your mom.
That seems unlikely.
This is Captain Tanelia.
She's been dead, and she sounds nothing like you.
This is Captain Tanelia of the Kongzi.
Never heard of you.
Federation ship number blah blah blah.
That doesn't sound like a real registry.
Who am I speaking with?
I just go go on. Yeah, I'm done with my dramatics.
Did you just want to say hi? I'm busy.
Who am I speaking with?
It's not your business. I'm busy. Do you have anything you need from me?
Can I do an insight check or something like that to figure out what's going on here? With
I
this-
am
with this
using
person?
my composure focus right now to not fly off the handle. We are here investigating a kidnapped member of an alien race in the Shackleton Expanse. We've seemed to have stumbled across your observation station.
This is just a science station.
And how long have you been operational?
The station itself was built 40 years ago.
And how long have you been here?
5 years.
And who else is
Have any
with you?
vessels docked recently?
Well, I mean, my shuttle docks every once in a while, because sometimes I leave.
Okay, well, we tracked a shuttle to this station. Did it just disappear, or is it on your station?
Well, my shuttle's on the station.
Did you just come back, like recently
No.
arrived?
I've been here for weeks.
Okay, well, we tracked a shuttle that has been here more recently than that, and we tracked it to this station.
Well, it probably went by then, without even saying hi.
How rude of them. Is there anyone else on this station with you?
Not right now.
How long has it been since there's been anybody else on this station with you?
Years. I work alone.
Can we scan it for life forms?
I mute for
Of
a
course you
second.
can.
I mute my own microphone for a second. How a tech?
Yes, Captain?
I'm not as familiar with Klingon psychology. How long can a Klingon be left alone for in a place before they start going crazy?
Well, Captain, despite feelings to the contrary, we do have scientific members of our species that are normally, due to the fact that they are ostracized in most society, used to being alone. So if this is a scientist, then they could probably be alone for plenty of time.
Plenty of time meaning years?
They would need a good supply of gawk.
I see. Thank you.
Well, he says he's alone. We scanned the station, he's not alone, then we know he's lying. Too easy.
Yep. Well, I assumed you scanned while I was talking to Tech.
All right, so because you are in the nebula, this is going to be harder than normal, so this is going to be a difficulty 4. Let's see, and we can go, we'll go reason, and either science or medicine can help. And the ship's sensors, and either science or medicine can assist. I don't know which one's better.
It assisted.
Okay.
And that'd probably be Loki as a science officer and therefore Scanny Girl.
Loki.
You've got one
stop
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
around
coming,
and
coming,
do
coming.
stuff.
The ghost
Coming
of
for the
Hank Blanford
scanning.
will haunt you forever.
You need
I
3
would-
successes. You have 4 momentum.
I would strongly recommend the next time you have the ability to gain or swap out of focus to swap something out for sensor operations.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
That's
So-
control
Hank
and science,
Blanford
right?
is very disappointed.
Yeah, control science.
Control science? Okay.
And it's difficulty
Um,
4, right? And you've got 1 success.
Yeah, you need 3 more.
So control, hold on, why is my stupid thing just not working right now? Ah, stop! Something happened here. And my whole system has decided to give up on me.
Oh,
Give me a sec.
you might need to.
Sorry.
You might need to refresh roll 20. I'll
Yeah.
operate the character sheet. Do you want to spend momentum? You have 4.
Yeah.
How much?
1 momentum, please.
Well, I would
One?
recommend spending
I would do-
3
I would do
because it's
3, yeah.
because you need 3 successes. So 4 dice would make that more likely.
Okay. Whatever he says.
Okay.
Yay!
That's 4 successes.
Hey,
Look at
hey.
that. Oh wait,
That's
no,
five
you rolled a
successes.
4. So I should have. It should have been focused no. So that's
Okay.
actually 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, which is as many as you needed.
Sweet.
There are 2 life forms on this station. There is a human and a Cal-Mirran.
Oh, a human.
A human.
In addition, are we talking in addition to this Klingon or 2
There are
total?
We
no
don't know
Klingon
that
life
it's a
signs.
Klingon. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to hail
Also,
our prism ship. that's with
Several.
us.
well, also several sections of this space station are shielded against transport, including the section where the human and the Cal-Mirran are. And yeah, you can hail. And let's see, Zora Nell answers and says, "Yes, Captain."
Well, there's a Cal-Mirran on this station that we found, along with.
Oh, it must be Rakana L. Why
Perhaps.
would there be a human? Another prisoner?
Well, there's also no life signs of any Vin-Shari either.
Interesting. Okay.
Has another
Why don't we
member
call
of your
this
society been missing in the last
Well,
handful of years?
Rakana L was just kidnapped.
Has another individual of your species gone missing in the recent past?
Hey.
I mean, probably. It's a whole planet worth of us. Sometimes people go missing.
My whole computer took a shit for some reason. I decided to give
That
up.
sucks. I
Well,
suppose I could try searching through our missing persons database, but I mean, you know, sometimes people go missing.
We should probably just call this person on their bluff and then shoot them if necessary.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Are you planning on sending anybody over?
We're following your lead on this one. You're more familiar with this whole thing. Plus, as a human, isn't that one of your people?
I look around at my crew and not a single human.
None of our people, but
Jillian is a human.
No, I'm
Jillian's
a human.
not on the bridge. Jillian's
in engineering. Yeah.
Okay, fair. But
Jillian
Becca
is
also a
human.
human. There are humans on the crew. Just saying.
There are humans on
Yeah.
the ship that exist on the crew. But I look around and I see no humans and I say, there are humans amongst us.
Well, aren't most humans members of this federation? Or citizens?
I don't know, I'm not a human, and I'm not an expert at humans.
That's
the
not how
answer,
that
by the way,
works.
is yes. The vast
Yes.
majority of humans are citizens of the Federation.
yes.
Yes,
It's
but I'm not
unusual to
answering
find a
this
human
guy
who
because
is
they're
not.
giving me sass.
Unless they're McKee.
Alright, well,
Yeah,
Va,
there could be my key. There's a few independent colonies.
Va, you want to lead an away team and deal with this situation?
Well, we should probably just tell them that we know they're lying and see if they'll surrender before we invade their base.
If we must!
Also, I
Switch us
don't
back!
think it ever comes up in one of the series, but technically you can put ships' phasers to stun.
I guess that is true. But anyway, you reestablish the communication, and the other side says, "Nuk nech."
Listen, I know you're full of shit.
Well, look, you don't have to bring up my constipation.
Uh-huh, yeah? I already know about that, too.
Our scans are very
Obviously, you brought
detailed.
it up.
Look, we know that on your base, you're not alone. We know that there is a Cal-Mirran aboard. So why don't you try again with your story as to what's going on?
All right, fine. I am doing this on orders. This is for the Federation.
Orders from whom?
What?
What is this?
I have the Cal-Mirran here because I need to study its time refraction properties so that I can develop that technology for the defense of the Federation.
And who authorized this?
Is this an open channel?
For the love of
I'll take it in
God.
my ready room. I get up and I move. This is
Is
Captain
it one of the
Tanelia.
Tell us the
sections
juicy
between
details,
30
yeah?
and 32?
This is Captain
Captain-
Tanelia. I have security.
This is
I have
a...
high-level security clearance.
All right. This is a Section 31 operation.
I knew it.
And your Section 31 operation decided the best time to do this and abduct somebody off of a planet was during a diplomatic entering into the Federation?
well, we had to get a known time refractor, and Rakana L is one of them. And so it seemed like a time when we would know when she was around. We were hoping to pin it on the Vin-Shari.
And there's a reason
Why
why
didn't they
you
wait?
Diplomatic and
Maybe someone should have told us to be less good at investigating. Then
Yeah.
probably
Less
would have
good
pinned
at
it
our
on the
job.
Vin-Shari.
My question is, why didn't you wait for them to come into the Federation and then request access for study?
That's
like,
a great
what
question,
the fuck?
but you can't hear this conversation. Only Chesh can.
Yeah, okay.
None of
Yeah,
us have
I-
clearance for this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm the
Technically,
only
Chesh
one
doesn't
with
have
this.
clearance for this because Section
We don't have
31
clearance?
operates extrajudicially.
Listen,
Correct.
my clearance is the phasers on my fucking ship and my torpedoes right now.
Captain, if you fire phasers or torpedoes, that would kill both me and Rakana L.
I didn't
whom I
say that
understand.
to this guy.
Oh. I don't know.
Wonderful. All right. We may be in a situation
just-
where you're going to have to give us the Cal-Mirran back and come with us, and we can reestablish the work that you're doing later.
I don't think going with you would be terribly wise, Captain.
Well, I can leave you here, and that's probably the best I can offer.
I think that could work. But Rakana L is not well.
What?
What did...
What have you done?
Alright, I understand that you likely cannot tell me what you've done between point A and point B, but we have a Cal-Mirra ship.
I mean, it'll
with-
be obvious. She's been bombarded with intense tachyon radiation, and it's currently destabilizing her biological systems.
Understood.
Oh,
Do you have a way of restabilizing her?
We're the good guys, folks.
It wasn't a priority.
Yes, well, it is
Wha-
now, so you don't have a way, or you can have a way shortly.
I could try.
Is it better off that I just take her onto the ship and we try to do it here?
I mean, you certainly do have more extensive medical facilities than I do. I'm stuck
Okay.
with a old surgeon's bay on a Klingon outpost.
I
don't know if you know, but Klingon surgeon's bays are not terribly well equipped.
Understood. Alright. Allow us to beam her onto the board. I'll come up with something to deal with the Cal-Mirras.
I'd prefer to continue just a little bit longer. I'm almost there with figuring out the time refraction.
How much longer?
Well, I might be able to get it in 10 minutes, which I think she'll survive.
Do I believe this guy?
I mean, you can take a, let's see, insight and command check.
I would like to do that. Insight and command. Do I have a focus for that? Philosophy, diplomacy, composure, yoga, delegation, and BDSM? I'm not sure.
Well, Captain, don't forget your doctors do no harm has already been damaged. Offering his assistance to us to increase the odds would not be
Oh, torture?
out
We've
of
got
the
a guy
question.
for that.
We got a guy for that. He's purposefully trained in xenobiology. He's got this.
hey,
Maybe
you
go
can
to your
torture
quarters and
while our
change.
guy anti-tortures.
Maybe if you go into your quarters and change into the fetish gear, you'll have be able to use the BDSM focus. I don't know.
I just want to know if this guy's lying right
Well,
now.
see, the problem is he didn't start the conversation with.
No, I was asking if any of my focus applied.
I don't think so. Not really.
Okay, I didn't think so either. Alright, I am going to burn our 1 point of momentum and take 1 extra dice for this. Because, fuck you, that's why. Oh, baby.
Alright, you do not have the impression that he is lying. Although, you do get the impression that 20 minutes might be enough for, might be short enough time for Rakana L to survive, but, like, he's not very confident about that at all, and he doesn't really care.
What if I send a doctor over?
Oh no, that won't be okay.
Okay. I thought that might be the case.
I'm,
All right.
I'm currently discussing with you on audio only because I don't want you to see me.
I understand. I can buy you... I can try to buy you 10 minutes.
Okay.
Can we power up the sensors high enough to get an imprint of his face via radar and also give him turbo cancer?
Probably not.
I am going to end the call there. I said, okay, timer starts now. I end the call, I come out of my ready room and say, alright, we have a situation on our hands. We need a medical staff available immediately, as quickly as you can get them together. I also bring Hobnall in on this call. Hobnall!
Captain, I'm offended. You assume I don't have a medical staff on hand constantly with our shenanigans?
Yeah, we have an emergency situation where the Cal-Mirran has been injured temporally.
Temporal injury to a barely known alien species? Why, yes, Captain, I have set up just specifically for that. It's almost like we keep doing this same shit. I mean, apologies, Captain.
Yes, I was able to pull out enough information to find out that they've been hit with some radiation that has damaged them and is pulling them out of form. So if you can get their medbay ready to deal with that as a situation in about 8 minutes. Get ready. Can we hail the Prism ship?
Yes.
Alright.
Captain, what's going on?
I've managed to negotiate your what's their name? I forget.
Rakana L.
I've managed to negotiate Rakana L out of the situation. I have been informed, and I was able to gather enough information to find out that they have been injured. We are setting up our medical bay to be able to handle that injury as best as we can.
And what is the plan for you to deal with this citizen of yours who's apparently kidnapped, I guess?
We've put that on hold. Yeah, we've put that on hold for now, prioritizing the safety of your person.
Okay, but then?
Well, they'll have to be reported into the Federation and see what we can do from there.
Any criminal in the Federation will be dealt with the full extent of the law.
Yes.
I might argue that this was a crime that was committed on Cal-Mirra, which is not currently in Federation jurisdiction.
That is fair. That's a situation that would have to be negotiated between our two governments.
Luckily, we have our delegations here, and they'll be able to sort it out.
May I? I would say that because the diplomatic talks were happening, there was a temporary crossing of the Federation or overlapping of the Federation and the Cal-Mirran, authority there. So I think we could safely say that yes.
Well, that's for the delegation to negotiate.
Cal-Mirran territory, but also, are Federation members in the habit of disguising themselves as aliens and kidnapping foreign dignitaries? Is that a thing that you do?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, the Federation is a large, multi-ethnic, multiracial organization, and that includes billions of sentient life forms. Even with that many life forms, some number of them are going to be bad actors. It's just unavoidable. But don't worry, we have systems in place to correct this kind of behavior.
We will be expecting extradition of this person.
Again, that's something that our two respective governments can work out. That's beyond my pay grade, and I'm sure yours as well. But we will. I can promise the full facilitation of the Kongzi.
Wait, Commander, you get paid?
Actually, you all do get a small stipend because Narendra Station interacts strongly with cultures that use money, like the Klingons. So you actually do get small amounts of Latinum and Darsex put into special accounts for you while your ship has a home dock at.
And Va
Narendra
immediately
Station.
spends all of that on her iPad game.
Because giving
yes.
money,
Yeah.
because giving money to people who aren't familiar with money is a good idea, as can be
You
told
get
by giving.
training.
Yeah.
Well, as can be told by giving a foreign currency to somebody who doesn't know. Like, wait, what is a pound? I don't know what a fucking pound is. I can spend these all.
Are we done with the call with the Cal-Mirran?
Yeah. So.
So when the call's done, I'm going to turn to the captain and say, exactly how much should I just lie to that individual?
Come with me. We go back to my red room. I have not sat
No,
back down.
Captain, if you don't tell him, none of it's a lie.
Yeah. Va's ride or die, but
I feed my turtle.
What does Section 31 need with a time machine? Wait, never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You didn't. Congratulations, Va. You did not lie to them at all.
Oh, good.
However, this individual seems to be working with Section 31.
Fuck.
Yes, so this is going to be a bit of a situation. Also, they seem to be interested. I'm going out on a limb, and I'm guessing here. So, just because if I don't say somebody that I'm guessing this, my head's going to explode. They want access to the. They're experimenting on the time capabilities of the Cal-Mirras.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's a terrible idea, so I kind of really don't care if we just blow this guy up or take him hostage and hand him over, quite frankly.
Well, whatever you decide, Captain, I'm behind you.
Thanks.
Behind, specifically.
Jillian,
I have a career to worry about.
Understood.
I think Jillian's gonna call the captain, and Dapper, we might have to do like a retcon roll. Maybe she was just working on a way to lock on to specifically their, but for transport out.
They're shielded. The section was
Yeah,
shielded.
they're shielded from transport.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. But a few minutes do go by, and the
that should have been at least 10 minutes.
the shielding drops, and as you start getting this transport beam from the station that is delivering the Rakana L to your ship directly into sickbay, the human life sign also flips out on your scanners. And I would like who's on scanners right now?
Manya.
Loki.
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 Yeah.
Loki, I would like you to give me a difficulty 2 insight and con check.
Is the ship gonna assist?
The ship can assist
So-
with sensors and con.
So how much of the task roll is it?
Ship didn't help.
That's normally 2 would normally be it. You can
Okay.
give me some threat if you want to.
I'll go with the threat, so that gives me task roll 3.
Okay.
And can I use any of my focuses over here? No. Infiltration?
No.
No? Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, infiltration will work.
I feel
Now that I
like
think
we're
about it.
gonna
Oh.
find out that this character is also working with Section
Starfleet
31.
intelligence.
Yeah, Starfleet intelligence.
Hey,
Look at that.
that's a good roll. All right.
Nice.
At first you feel like you saw a sensor ghost, but on checking a little bit closer, you realize that what you just recognized was the telltale alloy signature of a ship built in the Andorian fleet yards that just barely appears on sensors before going away.
Captain?
Yes?
I think I saw like a signature for an Andorian kind of ship, like a ship that might have been built in the Andorian yard, just briefly come onto the sensors and just like disappear away like a ghost.
Okay, note it in the log for now.
Captain, point of order, I don't think we should note in the log. I think we should classify that sensor sweep and we should erase it from the log.
Correct. Do that instead.
Done.
All right, so
We'll brief on this later, Lieutenant.
Rakana
You saw
is
nothing.
currently dying in medical. This is going to be a difficulty 5 check, which I am spending some threat to increase that. So that is going to be me spending 4 threat to increase it all the way up to 5.
Can the ship assist with this?
Yes, the ship will be able to assist with let's see. What is a good? So it's going to be medicine, but what do you think the right attribute would be for this?
Probably computers or structure. Structure's like the generic one.
Yeah, I'll go with structure on this one.
He has 5 threat, we have
helped.
0 momentum.
Yeah, so 3 threat to get 2 extra die. And
I'll be back. I'm listening. I'll be back.
Xenobiology would count?
Yes, xenobiology would count, but now I have 8 threat.
Well, hold on.
I'm going to...
Can anybody assist?
Yes, I will let someone assist.
Because Lieutenant Loki who just walked away, I realized that, but has a focus in xenobiology.
Yes.
True.
Well, as do I, and I have a value that life must be preserved, and I believe a point of determination would help on that one, wouldn't it? So I would roll 3 die with an extra 4th
This
die.
guy is like,
All right, yeah. So let's see. I'm going to spend... wait,
Who's
you
this thing?
roll too soon.
Well, I mean, Dapper, it's me. Come on,
Well-
you're allowed to keep going. You
All right,
know it's me.
So, let's see. I'm not going to bother saying exactly how much threat I spent, because I was going to spend some to increase the difficulty, but you did succeed. However, I'm going to say that Rakana L wakes up and is very scared of all these Starfleet personnel because she is convinced it was Starfleet that did this to her, which is not entirely
Which is
wrong.
technically true.
Technically
Though-
correct. So that's kind of correct.
Nobody but Va and the captain know that for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Well, she's very
also-
confident.
Yeah.
And also, are we getting a roll from Manya as well? And
It
did
doesn't
we
matter. You already
generate-
succeed.
Well,
We're not.
It does
Look, this is
We're at the
basically
end of
gonna
the
probably
session.
be the
Oh,
last
okay,
track,
okay.
last test. Yeah. So like, who cares?
Yeah, alright, well, pumper full of, fucking calm down drugs, and it'll be fine.
Okay.
What calm down drugs do you give a crystal?
I
that's
am
a
not the
good question.
xenobiologist
Warts.
this time.
So.
This is a
after-
really good,
counterforce.
high-quality rock polish from Earth.
It's fucking rock candy, man.
Right.
It's just rock hits a sucker.
Is this one
real
of the
question, though, is-
situations where magical crystals actually have healing powers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta hang up some quartz after you charge it with the moonlight. The real question is, though, do Cal-Mirrans use WD-40 as lube?
Mm.
No,
how you don't quite think about that.
Okay. Hold on. I do a lot of work. I'm a trucker. Let me assure all of you, the WD is water displacer. That's what WD is. It is not a lubricating oil. It is a penetrating oil. It does not lubricate, and it causes rust in the long run. It is only to break up rust. You must then put a lubricating oil on it afterwards.
More you know.
But anyway, Rakana L is returned, and this has not gone particularly well for the goal of getting the Cal-Mirrans to join the Federation. But on the other hand, you did not let Rakana L die, so what I'm going to say is that technically you did not succeed at the mission,
La.
so you don't get that yes when you check for your reputation stuff, but other than that, it went pretty well. No one died.
I am going to
so-
have such a phone call later.
Yeah, you are. You also didn't figure out who all
I'm getting
those
sick of
Vin-Shari
these
were.
motherfucking classified information going on without my motherfucking classified knowledge.
But that is going to be it for today. I want to say thank you so much. I hope everyone had fun. I hope everyone who's watching had fun. We are not going to be back for the next 2 weeks because, well, first of all, my producer is going to be gone, and quite frankly, I've been real busy lately, and I don't have it in me to both produce and run this show right now. So next week, I'm just going to be here. We're going to stream some video game stuff, and then the week after, I am going to run what's hopefully going to be a pretty quick session of Wrath and Glory to wrap up the Trader's Hymn. Maddie, you're good for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and Zerolon, you're good. And Matt and Manya's good, so those three will be here for it. So that'll be in 2 weeks, and then after that, we should start back up with the episode. Let me take a look. The Shepherd. That'll be episode 6 of season 3. So I hope you all stay safe out there. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will be live tomorrow over on my channel, my main channel at noon. So come hang out for that.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody. And I just wanted to let you guys know you should totally check out the Star Trek debate going on with Borg and Dapper tomorrow. Okay, bye.